Alrighty. Hmm. If you're not cursed to your last, ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth, my man? How you doing, Gromy?
Little Goody Two Shoes.
4 whole minutes? 3, actually. Good day, Mr. Wayne, man, and good day to you too, Gromy. Yeah, Loki wanted to use the bathroom right before stream started. How fair. Today was a mega productive day. If I killed myself for every minute you were late, I'd be dead. At 8:01, you're dead. At 8:02, you're alive. At 8:03, you're dead. At 8:04, you'd be alive again. It cancels out. It's a negative. You're welcome, actually. It was super productive, though. I was working all day, and then I took a 2-hour nap, and now I'm here. Didn't work on the game, though. Just worked on work. Can't argue with Tism. We're the same level of Tism. Just Kanto's having Oblivion the Dream ending. I'm on level 17 and then I ran out of energy. But that's okay because you haven't finished it either. Because it's not possible to finish it. It's not all the levels are at. Is 17 the end? Is it? I think I got to level 17. I don't think I beat 17, I think. Something like that. Something along those lines. I wouldn't know. I haven't beaten Olympus Company Kanto 7 Oblivion the Dream ending. But I couldn't say for certain. You know, I wouldn't know. Last time. What happened last time? Things got really confusing. Everybody's telling me something different and I don't know who to trust. Which is kind of a big deal when the end game kind of has me human sacrificing somebody that I care about. I'm almost a little tempted to like befriend Rosemarine just to have her be my sacrifice. Just so that just so she knows how stupid she was in the end, you know? When the devil was like reaping her eternal soul, taking it to damnation or whatever. He's like, maybe listening to a little forest man who tells me he'll grant my every wish wasn't a good idea. I just want to rub it in her face like that. But that would entail me having to spend time with Rosemarine. And that's kind of a punishment in and of itself. Hell on Earth, if you will. 19 is the last chapter. How many of those are battle chapters? 17, 18, 19. Did I beat Scissor Lady? I did. I did beat Scissor Lady. Ooh la la. It's a leather purse. What'd she do? I obliterated her? She was kind of easy, wasn't she? Like, even like, you know my team's kind of bad. Like, I try to say it's not bad, but it's kind of bad. She has a few coins that are unbreakable, but she never even staggered my people. Still can't get over stacking 99 bleed. I got 4 burn for I got like 3 bleed, 4 burn, 4 sinking. That's kind of huge, bro. I don't know, kind of huge. Kind of big. large. Oh yeah, last time all the townsfolk were missing. Hold on, let me go talk to people. She changed up my story team. I'm using Zwei Male and Phil Claire. What's the haps? What's the deets? Oh, Elise. Mr. Eugene's horse got stolen. You think he came for group battles and bleed for bosses? I think all the bosses have sanity. Or at least the one boss I fought did. Eugene's horses got stolen. What? It's true, Mrs. Muriel. Not a liar, Elise. Yes, I'm afraid it's true. Everyone's acting strange, Elise. That's natural, my dear. This isn't something to take lightly. I even heard some folks say they were hag-ridden. Hag-ridden? Don't spread such nonsense about town, Groon. The old Jockin said the horses were stolen by the witch. For goodness sake. Well, I couldn't be more heartbroken. Good reason. Go on now. I'm looking after the children for the time being. But Jockin's a bitch. Anytime something goes wrong, he just says it's the witch. Kinda makes me suspect him. A likely story from old Jockin. Farmer's a bitch. Should've known better. Oh no. Farmer's a bitch. Should've known better. And then her tampon falls out. Weeb streams continue. Saw a RimWorld mod that expands on anomaly and adds a sanity meter. Then I saw it didn't really add anything else, and I decided more mental breaks isn't really what game needs. We have a sanity meter. It's called mood, and it fucks me over enough. Thank you very much. Sorry, I kind of just stood up without saying anything. I heard my phone buzzing, but I didn't know where it was. I think it was my dad. I just said Karma's a bitch. No, old Jockin's a bitch. Because anytime something happens in town, he just tells everybody it was the witch. Why did you do that? Do what? Checks out. I'm just saying. He keeps saying it's the witch. I'm gonna start thinking, you know, likely excuse from old Jockin. Does anybody know where old Jockin was last night when the horse got stolen? Made a lot of sudden movements. I heard my phone buzz, but my hearing's bad. It's like I'm like half deaf in one ear. So I heard it coming from over there when it was actually to my left. So I went to go check to where I left my phone, but it was just on the desk. An inch deep in my femboy roommate. Congrats. Good job. I don't know what to say to that. What are we talking about? You? Question mark? Ah, Elise, Rosenmarine. Hell no, is that gay? Wait, is that gay? Yeah? But like, would too, you know? I need to get 3 inches deep in any woman at all already. I need to get 3 inches deep in any woman at all already. Really? Oh, okay, cool, thanks. Sorry, that wasn't making a lot of sense. Sick burn. Minus 10 points for spelling error. Thanks. No problem. Seems gay. You're gay. Practice them before you stream. And then you still misspelled it. It's fucked up. I'm sorry. You should put them in a little notepad, Doc. You can copy paste them. Lieb Kuhin. There's no good way of saying that name, like in a casual conversation. What if your name was Lieb Kuhin? Lieb Kuhin. Lieb Kuhin. It's only 3 syllables. It was just a really cumbersome name. Good morning, Freya. Lieb. You've heard, I'm assuming, about Mr. Eugene's horses. What would they have said if I didn't hear? Oh, it's been awful. Everyone's been on edge. Folks don't know what to do with themselves. For good reason, I'd say, but Mr. Eugene was so invested in his business, too. Old Jockin's foolery isn't helping anyone, I can already tell. Wouldn't hit the same if her name was Becky, though, that's true. It's atmospheric. They were hag-ridden. What does that mean? It tells me you know what that means. Can't mean shit. Ah, of course, it's when... Oh, she wouldn't know, Lieb. I'm saved. Thank you, Freya. I'm sorry for not hanging out with you ever. I suppose not. What a way to start the day. I gotta take a look about town. Better be careful, Elise. Folks are getting rather nervous about this. I get it, Lee, but be careful not to rile them up. I don't have to be careful, because I've got 0 suspicion. No one suspects me of being a witch. Rightfully so, because I'm not. I wonder what happens if you get to max. Have a whole death sequence where they burn you at the stake. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, I wouldn't know about that, Dorothea. Ah, there you are, you two. You can always ask Elise, Brunhild. Oh yeah, that Dawn solo's fixed. In what way? I mean, I'm sure no matter what happens, even if you get him low on health, there's no skill or RNG. Really? So you're always like, it's always fixed that you lose the clashes? They could have just made him clash better. Instead of giving me hope. Ask me about what, Mrs. Dorothea? Oh, but before we do, have you heard, Elise? Horses. How's it going, Bedlam? Same skills each run? But, how you doing? Doing good, man. How you doing? You, damn, bro. You're bloodthirsty tonight, Draft. Doing great? Good to hear, man. We're playing this game. It's a horror game, but only sometimes. Oh, the poor lad. I think my father's name is compromised, too. Mr. Bernhard's. Someone put one of the horse's saddles on one of my father's pigs, Elise. A sick joke, that's what it is. Usually I only see bots use that emote. You remember me? Do I remember you? Your name's familiar. You're not a first-time chatter, I know that. Okay, you're not a first-time chatter, I know that for certain. Your name is familiar. Draft's Noah mod. And Gromy's Noah writer. He's a god king. No one give you the idea for panels. Idea for panels. 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 Right. Right. I'm not looking for art right now. Maybe sometime next year. In Discord. The guy I thought was a bot. Right. Draft the bot sense was going off. Ew. Better look next time. Wait, art? Art. I'm not looking for any right now, but I might in the future. Looking to upgrade this setup. You have some... Oh god. Sounds like it from what I'm hearing. Oh, Elise, you're leaving Kieferberg, aren't you? Maybe one day, Mrs. Brunhild, but are you? I'm discussing the idea as a matter of fact. Oh, how could this happen to us? The whole town's going to shit. I paid him $250 for a banner or something? No worries, mate. What about art of your little persona guy hanging out in between some big mommy milkers? What about it? I don't own the fish. Say you got scammed, but when so gullible, it's not really a scam. Yeah, up to the gills. Post on Twitter and get back to me. I don't own the fish. It's a pretty sore subject. I don't own the fish. It's not my fish. He has a name. He's a lawyer. If I use his image for profit, he'll be the first to sue me. Thinking Eugene's horses was too cruel. I wonder who could do such a thing. The poor lad was just getting his business started too. Hard to believe he'd provoke any kind of ill will. Doubt any of our townsfolk could do such a thing. I agree, Heinrich. Heard Lisbeth's goats aren't doing so well either. Alright, well, we'll go have a look. Keep calm when it comes to old Jock and Elise. He's very much convinced this was the witch's doing. Just what we needed, isn't it? Come, Rosemary, let's go to the stables. Good day. You know, a gentle squeeze is all it takes to make a fish ahegao. And then he dies. Telling Lisa what game you're stealing his assets. I'm not stealing it yet. I'm not stealing it at all. And I won't. I don't own the fish. I make that very clear. When you ever spit roast a fish? No, but I have a friend who's into that. Ought to let them know, oughtn't we, Marlon? And this is about the horses. It goes further than that, Elise. Whoever took Eugene's horses broke into the pigsty. Our pig saddled him like a horse and locked him in the stables. Can you believe such a thing, Elise? A vile prank, that's what this is. Need folks to know Bernhard had nothing to do with this. All of Kieferberg knows you would never do such a thing, Marlon. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that. See where this takes us, I suppose. Thank you, lass. What in the Lord's name is going on? Yep, in order to spit roast a fish, we would need a mutual friend to participate. Means a recluse. Thanks. Thanks for clearing my name. There you are, you two. Not looking so cheerful, Mrs. Lisbeth. Oh, it's difficult to stay cheerful with all these goings on. It's so unfortunate. I wonder who'd do such a thing. Can't have been easy, that's for certain. Now Lisbeth's goats are feeling ill too. Why, Rhiannon, it's such a loss. Feeling ill, Mrs. Lisbeth. The milk's giving off this foul smell since yesterday. And her eyes are looking glossy too. I don't know what to think of it. The only one who could lend me a hand is Eugene, but I don't want to trouble him, I see. It'll be fine, my dear. We'll have a word with Father Hans, alright? We just pocket see the fish in his room with dim red lighting. Never mind, I take back my thank you. I'm telling you folks, this can't be good. Clearly can't, Audley. Oh wait, that's an old man. It clearly can't, Audley. The lad's horse is vanished. Shouldn't believe in such nonsense, Mrs. Audley. It's far from nonsense, lass. Those horses were hag-ridden. Somebody gonna tell me what that means? That hardly matters, Audley. I'd say Eugene having lost his horses is a bigger concern. You folks never take anything seriously. Come, Rosemary, let's go see how Mr. Eugene's doing. You know when somebody says you know when somebody says an in-world term, and then somebody like blatantly expositions at the characters about what it means, even though they should know what it means because they live in the universe. I don't know where somebody would do that right now. What the fuck is hag-ridden? Calls it his fish light. How did he know? What's the word? Oh, you have a portrait now. Why didn't you use that before? Bet official Lisa brand sex toys would go crazy. Yano trumpet. Kind of freaky. You know that one Joy Mutant? Bo's brother? I like when the term in bold I like when the term's in bold. I need a shovel. Can you plant it at the barn? Like the game saying, you stupid, stupid fuck. Kind of like, sometimes to the lay person it might feel that way. But sometimes you watch like a Let's Player, and even with the bolded terms, they don't understand what's going on, and you understand why game designers do that. You two have heard, I'm sure. We have. We're trying to figure out what happened. I'm ruined. That's what happened. As I said before, Eugene, we will do all we can to help. We'll gather the lads and send them out to patrol the outskirts. Are we absolutely certain they were stolen? What if they just did that? About that, Elise. Those horses were hag-ridden, I tell you. Not this nonsense again. I tell you, lad, there's a witch in Kieferberg. Even if they were hag-ridden.
Now that you mention it.
It's still a sad day for Mr. Eugene, old jock, and this isn't the time for your conspiracies and your ramblings and your mumblings. I'll ask you not to try folks' patience, old jockin'. Or anyone else's, for that matter. Witch or no witch, folks. Someone had to do it. No two ways about it. Not as much as a trot or a neigh. All there was when I got here this morning was Mr. Bernhard's pig in a saddle. Don't rope me into this, lad. I already told you I had nothing to do with it. Who am I to blame then? The witch? Turning on each other. Little Wayne? Is that name copyrighted? Fun watching people relive Silent Hill 2 and getting impeded by a foot-high barrier James can't comprehend crossing. With a little bow and a dress. Is this a 1,000 sub reward? 5 gift subs and I wear the dress. That's a joke. Let's keep calm now, folks. And the little bow. Why is the priest man always evil? His face is telling me he's evil. I don't think he's evil. I think he's just ugly. And that's not a crime. Can't fault the poor lad for it, can we, folks? Finn, Guido, and I will take a look around the outskirts. They look German? They are German. Bernhard, Gustav. I think Guido's Italian. Bernhard. Did I say Bernhard already? Hans. Lebkuchen. Freya. And Lolly's head as did. And I'll go with you, Gustav, and we should ask Eugene if he'd like to join us too.
You know,
Is there any way we can help, Mr. Gustav?
Atta girl!
I don't... I'm disturbed. Oh, calm, Elise, and go about your day as you normally would. Leave it to us, lads. We'll get to the bottom of this. Emma resists the urge to make a joke with the name Adolf. Hey man, this is an open safe space. You know, you can make that joke. I'll just be a little disappointed in you. Folks truly are on edge today. I had to be careful what I say about town. Thank God this is an Austrian game. Wait, that spent my morning? That's fucked up. I guess that was my dawn. Ever notice how the toaster struggle icing looks like cum? Toaster strudel? I don't think I've ever had a toaster strudel. And I interrogate the pig with the saddle. Otherwise they'd be legally obliged to make that joke. There's some things that just have to be said sometimes. But today isn't one of those times. Came to join our search party, I take it. Oh, I don't think I would be of much help. I was wondering if there was anything I could help with. Appreciate the thought, lass. We're at a bit of a loss, you see. How so, Mr. Heinrich? Can't put our finger on where to start. We wouldn't want to search Kieferberg. Last thing we want is to get under folks' skin. Understand. But search as far and wide as we can. No two ways about it. Even if only a couple hoof prints, we gotta find something. May the Lord hear you, Heinrich. Don't seem too hopeful, Mr. Eugene. Proper stallions don't vanish overnight, lass. Whoever did it knew exactly what they were doing, I'd say. What kind of water also looks like cum? Who's making all these foods, you know? God's one fucked up bastard. God reuses assets, and nobody bats an eye. Elden Ring reuses a few bosses, and everybody loses their shit. Frightening, isn't it, Elise? She gonna accuse me of being a witch again? What is Mrs. Wilma? The horses, lass. There truly is a thief on the loose. Oh, I'm having Wilma lock every window in my inn tonight. Why, I might even do it myself right now. There's no need to overreact, Mrs. Wilma. You're hysterical. How is it an overreaction? Truly, Elise, I hope you locked your front door this morning. Of course I did, Mrs. Muriel. Oh, I can only hope whoever did this doesn't try to ruin the festival. I wouldn't go that far, Wilma. Do you think if in Joker 2 the Joker was the one who raped the guards and a bunch of 4chan users start the trend of rape maxing? Somebody raped the guards in the Joker 2? Spoilers for the Joker 2. The guards did not have a good time. Rape maxing LMAO. Would have been evil. Oh, Muffy's just being a... Come on out, kid.
Muffy!
You. No, they raped him. Oh. I don't think they needed a reason to start that, if and they are so inclined. Wayne chat moment. Wayne chat moment. Pretending not to see me, were you?
Oh, shush it!
For goodness sake, Maggie, I don't have time for this. Give me the grape juice, Elise. Didn't have breakfast today, so... That's it. I'm telling your auntie you're begging for food again. Hey, auntie, Muffy's poor. Oh, but I'm not begging, Elise. I saw you have a goat now. Why, am I not allowed to have a goat? Golly, Elise, you're dirt poor. You're the one fucking... You know when, like, you ever have a friend owe you money? And then you ask them for the money? Or they ask you to borrow more money, but they already owe you money? So you're like, no, you owe me money. And they're like, what are you, broke? We're both poor. That's the point I'm making. Is this a demo or something? Why the random voice acting? You've never seen that? Games do that sometimes. Never seen that? These character faces are horrific. She kept saying, "Hit me, baby, one more time" by Britney Spears. So people pay me in hot dogs. When does the horror happen? At night. I've seen that part. I fucking hate it for the most part. Which part? Which one? The musical? Either commit or don't. Oh. I don't know. I mean, I don't think I'm bothered by it. I feel like a lot of games do that, where like characters don't have full voice acting, but they like have like little like snippets of voice acting. I feel like that's pretty common. Or just because it's common, it's not good. But I'm surprised that bothers you. Pretty sure you missed my stolen joke. Oh, got me thinking. How much could it be in? Could be in it before people notice. Oh God. Remember to do my own Pepsi challenge. Bought 3 coconut waters and gave 2 to my roommates. After a while I was drinking them, I was like, wow, they have no idea I'm drinking. Well. Get the link, always screaming. I'm okay with grunting and stuff, but if someone can talk, then talk all the time. I guess so. I think most of the budget went into the art, though. It's a good-looking game, and there's more than one. There's more than like 2 animated cutscenes, like fully like drawn animated cutscenes with like commissioned songs. I think that's where the budget went. Yes, I think it's fine within the context. Golly, Elise, you're dirt poor. Uh-huh. Why'd you get your hands on a goat?
Muffy!
Why you? Freya's here. Is she not hearing this? She not gonna back me up? This is why I don't go out with you. You see, we have an understanding, Elise. Now pass the grape juice, or someone's getting an earful. I'm only doing this because you behaved yesterday.
For goodness sake.
Good game be like. Are you singing Hey Ya by whoever made Hey Ya? Why are they so thin? I thought Germans ate good. Well, within this context, both of these characters are poor, so their eyes are wider than their torsos. Germans, you know? Trying to be like, oh, here you go, you glutton. You're telling me about that wretched goat, and I swear I'll...
Oh boy, oh boy.
You're so generous, Elise. I can't believe this is working.
Muffy,
Why you? Would have started blackmailing you a lot sooner if I'd...
out with it.
Out of my sight, Mindy. Bring me some Lebkuchen tomorrow, won't you?
Hurry it up. For goodness sake.
You glutton. Oh boy, oh boy. What's it actually like being called glutton? Oh man, how do you not know Outkast by heart? Because the only song I've listened to by them is Hey Ya. Like her legs will break any moment. Wait, suspicion down? Yeah. What the fuck is this game about? So, were you here for the last game? This is the prequel to the last game. We're playing as the protagonist's mom from the last game. And the protagonist's mom is poor. And she dreams of being rich. So she works a lot. And then one day, this lady comes into her house and she's like, the magic man in the forest will grant your wish if you bring him a piece of you, some of your liquid, and the person you cherish the most. And we live in this village. We don't live in the village, but we're kind of part of the village by proxy. And a lot of bad things are happening in the village. People think it's witches. And if we act like too suspiciously, because all the townsfolk are freaked out, they're gonna think we're a witch. And then they're probably gonna burn us at the stake. And then this son of a bitch right here, this bastard Muffy, she saw the lady we're housing in our house secretly. And so she's like, if you don't feed me every day, I'm gonna snitch on you. So if we don't feed her, she's gonna start spreading rumors about us. So I have to feed her every day, and then she'll tell people good things about us. But people be sus of her. Well, a lot of things are happening. I found these fancy shoes. People are just paranoid right now. They're super paranoid because bad things keep happening in town. Which one is the mirror? She's not in this one. The mirror's not in this game. It's gonna work me like a donkey at this rate. Bring a shrubbery. Bring us a shrubbery. Bring me some schnitzel with muckfuck and Beinenstick tomorrow. She's so poor, then why is her dress so expensive? I think in universe the dress is like kind of ass, but it just looks nice because anime. Hey man, what's good? Nee. We are the knights who say nee. You're looking rather lost there, Freya. Ah, Elise, I hadn't seen you there. I can tell. Still wondering who could have done such a thing. Are we certain Mr. Eugene didn't simply forget to lock the gates last night? How'd you explain the saddled pig then? What if he just did that? Right, forgotten about that. When is Python Night on Discord? Oh dude, I had, in 6th grade, I had a British history teacher. He was an illegal immigrant. He showed us a bunch of like British skits and Monty Python and all that. His son was autistic. Wait, don't forget Halloween night. When is that? Sounds like a tasteless prank, Elise, as sad as that is to say. Oh, if only there was something I could do to make it better. What if we could make something for Mr. Eugene? Make something? Like what? Not searching the woods, they'll be hungry later, I'd wager. Is 1st of November good for you? Is this a bit? Can watch one horror movie or something? Oh yeah, then I'm good. Oh, Elise, that's such a wonderful idea. I didn't even say anything, Freya. Bake everyone a pie. How about that? That's a lot of pies. In that case, I'd best get to work right away. All Hollows. Oh, and the game's also kind of a dating sim because I have to seduce somebody. I don't have to seduce somebody. But the magical man in the woods wants me to bring the person I cherish the most to the woods when I go ask him for my wish. My wish is to be rich because I'm poor. How expensive is it to send stuff from the US to Mexico? A lot of the times, in my case, it's best to pay for like somebody to bring it over. So, the mail system's a little fucked in Mexico, so if you send something over just through like regular postage, a lot of the times it will like get stolen or go missing. So a lot of the times it's better to just like try to get a connect with somebody who has like who's like in the personal business of running packages back and forth. Or to my country. To your country, I don't even. That's probably way more expensive. Who wants to mail me a cool t-shirt? She could try her luck with like just actually like sending it through the mail, but there's a good chance that like, well, I'm speaking from my experience with Mexico. I don't know how it'd be in Colombia, but in the case of my family, we know a guy. Make certain you find them, Gustav. Easier said than done, father. Not too confident we'll find them, to tell you the truth. Eugene needs our support, folks, no matter the outcome. You won't find a thing, I tell you. Sending stuff to the US isn't mad expensive. Why wouldn't he, Jockin? It's horses we're talking about. They couldn't have flown away. Nonsense, they were hag-ridden. Do try to keep calm, old Jockin. Lass is right, old lad. Horses can't fly. Even if we don't find them, there has to be something. I thought you weren't confident you'd find them, Mr. Gustav. Thieves don't usually lay their plunder out in the open, do they? Must make every effort to fix this, Gustav. I understand, father. Wait, I just saved. Basically, as long as they don't like act like an asshole to the townsfolk. As long as they act like a doormat, they won't be suspicious of me. I don't want to. I don't want to. Someone's trying to get an earful, huh? Well, at least, what am I to do with him? I don't have time for this. I ought to be out there. Oh wait, no, that was Apfel. I don't have time for this. I ought to be out there. Grun and Jacob get to play because they've done their daily reading, Apfel. Oh, I thought he wanted to help. I should be out there playing. Now, if you'd settle down and... I don't want to go play. I want to go away. Does Apfel seem to be acting a little strange to you, Mrs. Dorothea? Because of the goats, Elise. Grun told me Apfel was to lend a hand this morning, but... I don't want to. They're ill, Elise. There's blood in their milk. Their eyes are infected. I see. Apfel won't listen to anyone. Poor Grun is so antsy. Jacob's been trying to keep them both calm, but... Let me go, Mrs. Dorothea. They need me. After you do your readings, Apfel, you have to calm down. It's rather strange, I must say. Ah, Elise. Is everything alright? Oh, you haven't heard. There was a thick fog about town last night, you see. I didn't notice it either, I ought to say. Fog, you say? I would have given it much thought, but... perfectly possible whoever took Eugene's horses made use of it, you see. I don't sound like Mrs. Audley, Mrs. Mechtild. But would you ever say such a thing, Elise? It's best I go, Mrs. Mechtild. You know where to find me should you need me. Said you'd best keep your distance from Audley, you hear? Oh, Jockin too. No need to there's no need to tell us, Mrs. McTild. I'm glad the townsfolk kind of like call them out on their bullshit too. Ah, there you are, Elise. Goodness gracious, Audley. Mrs. Audley insists the horses were hag-ridden, Elise. I'm trying to bring her to reason, but what reason, lass? Give it a rest, Audley. I'm sick of your shit. Oh, Jockin's beyond reasoning with. Everyone can see that but you. Honestly, Mrs. Audley, at this rate, we were gonna have to put you in a home. Is that what you want? Do you think this is what Mr. Eugene needs right now? Oh, the poor lad. This isn't about the lad, Elise. Only it is, Audley. We ought to respect the lad's feelings here. It's his loss at the end of the day. There's nothing we can do, truth be told. Just have to hope the lads find something. You all regret being so careless. Just want to make sure I don't miss anything. Ah, Elise. You know any other ways to tell, I wonder? Tell what, Mrs. Brunhild? Whether she's having a boy or a girl, Elise, she's been keen on finding out. A little too keen, to be honest. Making too much of it, Ariane. Harmless fun, that's all. I did it too when I was expecting Apfel. I'd say fortune-telling's ever a good way to pass one's time. Oh, I would never. What kind is fortune-telling, Mrs. Ariane? How doesn't it, Elise? German Woman Simulator. Oh, that reminds me, Dorothy has done it just recently. Said the water turned out clear, which would mean it's a boy. We children don't know when to stay put. Fortune-telling? Witch! They ever put me in the hot seat. They ever put me on trial. That's the first thing I'm doing. You know, Mrs. Ariane was practicing witchcraft the other day. A lot of town gossip. Yeah. These town folk, man. They just don't know. Old ladies could tell you the meaning of life because of all the gossip they've heard. Did I talk to you guys already? The fog certainly helped. That being so, Wilhelm, I ought to wonder if... Wouldn't folks hear the trotting? Clever, aren't you? Almost as if you were there yourself. What the fuck are you doing? Shit, fuck you. Fucking little baddie here, aren't we? All this pressure's getting to you, Mrs. Bertha. Really, Bertha, today isn't the day to rile folks up. We're getting ready for Christmas? They say it's a festival, it might be Christmas. It doesn't look like winter, though. Lord knows, she winds you up enough, Ludwig. Fuck Ludwig, I wasn't riling anyone up. Can't be too careful is all. All this being careful, Mrs. Bertha. Come now, didn't you have a roast to tend to? Ludwig. Never take a side in a married couple's quarrels, lass. I understand, Mr. Wilhelm. I have no fucking clue who's married to who. They all have like different names. Nobody has like the same last name. If they're married, I don't think they take each other's names. Which one of these two is married? Oh, no, wait. No, obviously the two. He's not fucking the old guy, that's for sure. No offense to the old guy. He's not exactly a catch. What am I supposed to be doing right now? I can go investigate that clue. I can meet Rose and Marine at the crossroads. I don't know if I want to do that though. Hang out with Rose and Marine. Ew. Folks are all riled up though. With all this witch talk. Game does look very cute and beautiful. Yeah. You can tell where the budget went. I don't mean that in a bad way. I like hat. Hat. There's a little secret area somewhere around here. I want to make sure. Bavaria. You're just saying words now. You can see the eagle's nest from there. The eagle's nest. Got the reins, Tristan. Right here, no need to fret. Thinking of helping us out, Elise. Don't think I can be of much help, but if there's anything else... I jest, lass. This is Victorian Germany? I think it's like fantasy Germany, you know? They just kind of threw a bunch of German things together, called it a day. Bavaria's a place in Germany. Unless these are named after real towns. Where are we right now? We're in like Freckeldorf? Freckeldorf? Kremeldorf is the town that's next door. We're in something Dorf. You'd best leave this to us, Elise. Eugenia and Henrik are taking their time, aren't they? The man a moment, Tristan. The longer we wait about, the less chance we have of finding them, though. There's most likely just some tasteless prank. Who do you think did it, then? Now that's... kind of talk won't take us anywhere, lads. Not even sure we'll find anything out there. I could go hang out with Rosamarine. I could go advance the plot by investigating some clues. I think I'm gonna go work though. I'm kind of broke and I need to pay Muffy tomorrow. What do you want me to do? I was starting to worry, Elise. Over what, Mrs. Elma? Frey isn't available right now, so you'll have to do. Fetch me some apples from the orchard, Elise. I've already done apples. Wait, is there... Nope, it's just Kiss the Rat and apples. And apples are way easier than Kiss the Rat, so... Set the whole village on fire. Oh shit, Wayne, the bid rate. Don't say that. Oh no. Fuck, it's red. How are you, Mole? How are you, Mole from the past? If you're hearing this, it's me, Wayne from the future. I'm gonna go grab a monster to cope. I'm coping right now. Putting my hoodie back on to cope. Big Cope has entered the chat. Bitrate's still red. I don't know what is happening. It's not happening like at a consistent time either. 2 times it's been around this hour. The other 2 times it's been around like 2 hours into the stream. I'm not quite sure what the deal is. Not quite sure at all. Oh, kind sir, how about you? Hello, Mole from the past. It's me, Wayne from the future. I'm doing well. I was very productive today. I'm a little proud. I'm a little proud. If I do say so. Future Wayne, say the N-word. We'll never reach that reality. Because by the time you reach Future Wayne, he's not going to be Future Wayne, he's going to be Present Wayne. So if Future Wayne ever says the N-word, you'll never know. That's how time works. You can trust me, I'm an expert. I went to watch 2, in fact. 3 at one point. I found a G-Shock on the floor when I was walking home one day. I wore it for like all of middle school, some of high school, and then I lost it. Sad stuff. Changing your mind, I see. Take your proud tits out. You paying? You buying? Sorry, buddy. No window shopping. We just don't leave the merchandise out for everybody to see. Wayne from the future here. I'm gonna do this Apple minigame. It won't take long. I'd have done it the first time than last. Bitrate tanks because it's being hijacked. IT dropped every time the FBI taps in. Oh, bitrate's green again. Hey, if you're hearing this, it's me, Wayne from the present. You should refresh the page because the bitrate's green. And then we'll sync up our timelines. There won't be a delay anymore. Oh, the nerve. Need Rosamarine's help? It'll cost 2 extra. I'm gonna take her help. think it might kill me though. How many apples do these folks need anyhow?
It's raining apples!
It's raining apples! You heard the Internet Archive got hacked? The Internet Archive got hacked like 30 minutes after I started watching a show that was only on the Internet Archive. That was only being hosted there. Just a big fuck you to my day. Middle of work my day. In the middle of my work day, I'm like, whatever happened to this show that I used to know? Like 45 minutes in, it starts buffering. Frozen Marine. And then I find out the Internet Archive's down because it was getting hacked. Bitrate goblin. I think Rosemarine just kind of takes a hit for me. Like if I ever fuck up, she kind of like eats the mistake. I think that's what's going on. I got a little tough. 169, that's good, right? Yes, sir. Refresh Dwayne, why you do this? Oh, I think the bitrate got eaten again. Hello, Goblin Diddler. Actually, here comes gameplay. You hate us watching you? Let me take an internet speed test. Hey, it's Wayne from the future. I'm taking an internet speed test. My download speed's looking decent. My upload speed is looking not good, but the same as usual. I'm playing Prussian video game. I'm almost certain this is my fault, but I don't know why it always does this. Woohoo! Hey, Wayne from the future here. I made mad bank, but I think I'm gonna die of starvation once I get out of this menu. You're rather good at this, aren't you? Maybe it might be better, who knows. That was a compliment at least. Here you go, for your hard work. I'm starving to death. It's over. I'm dead. Internet provider needs me to go take shit in the front door. I did actually die. I actually just starved to death. Best viewers. Yes, ranking the video game parts. Because I'm a true gamer. Future Wayne will never get to know I pushed 100 kilogram on bench press and incline and decline 12 reps, 5 sets today and be proud of me. Yes, I'm bragging. Hey, it's me. Future Wayne. Present Wayne won't ever get to hear this, but it's me, Future Wayne. And Future Wayne's proud of you. Present Wayne won't ever know though. This will be my little secret between you and me. You and me, Future Wayne. I died of starvation. Is it possible to hardline though? Hey, it's me, Future Wayne. I don't know what that means. It seems that me taking Rosemarine to work with me doesn't get me more money. It just like... It just makes it so that she eats some mistakes for me. Which, you know, appreciate it, but... Victoria, we gotta go back. For the love of God, we have to go back. Damn, next game. No. Don't be silly. Hey, the bitrate's green again. It's me, future Wayne. Refresh the page to resync the timeline, and then I'll be present Wayne. Oh wait, let me go talk to the dudes. Oh, how come we lost to Bolivia, bro? Hardline with an Ethernet cord? Oh. Probably not at my parents' place. Keep saying I'm gonna move out. There's some extenuating circumstances regarding that that event. I was hoping it would happen sometime after summer. It's looking like it'll be like end of the year at the earliest, it looks like. And then there, I'll probably set up Ethernet. Like a 30-foot one and go up to the wall with that some bitch. Rich dude made very retarded moves, my only explanation. James fought really hard alone. Shout out James. But yeah, I can't do that at my parents' place. No one else in the field but him. We will not take Rosa Marine. Peasants will kill me. The other guys in there were rookies. No mistakes this time, so we didn't take Rosa Marine with us. That's when I move out away. The move out arc is gonna be crazy. Ooh. I need to get to at least like 160, I think. 159. I don't know if that's S rank worthy. I think it is. Really looking forward to get to the game. Got confused by that 3-2-3-2. Had to use rookie, but play it safe on defense and CDM positions. Gotta repo that retarded coaches. I thought taking Rosemary with me would like get me more money. That's why I took her. Compliment, she says. Move that arc when he becomes the grip of the guys. I'm starting to plan some things out for that. That's partially why I've gotten so motivated to like try and work and try to find like a second job. Because there's some things I would like to do. Let's have more freedom. But I need things regarding stream, that is. But I need money for that, so I think the bitrate went right again. Every day we'll have to do with Peg's boyfriend will be naked walking in the background schlong at. That's a feature, not a bug. But yeah, I'm very excited. Been saying it for a while now, but might be able to even do like 2 streams a day maybe. I don't know how many people will be able to like watch those. But who knows? It'd be a nice thing to try, I think. I don't know if you're hearing this because I'm future Wayne. Did I save? Let me go to my house and save. And then I'll investigate the clue. Just in case it advances the time. Oops, wrong microphone. Sorry, guys. They're just shaped so similarly, you know? Start an OnlyFans? I don't think I'm gonna do that. Well, we'll shelve that idea for now. We'll shelve that idea for now. We'll put that on the back burner. I think it needs a little bit more time to cook. You know, there's no such thing as a bad idea. Just an idea that maybe needs a little bit more time in the oven. We're gonna start OnlyFans because he wants to be have a dignified and fulfilling life. Everyone wants to have a dignified and fulfilling life until rents due. That's when the hard conversations happen. But your boy puts the cess in systemic racism. Collected fireflies. Oh yeah, look how much. This is where I can see the endings. There's 10 different endings to this game. And that didn't include me dying of starvation. I'm gonna refresh the page to see if the bitrate's good. The bitrate is good. Bitrate is green. You know the deal. We can sync the timelines, even if only for but a second. You and I can be on the same page. We can speak to each other in near real time. This is like a phone call, but worse. What does Wayne have an Amori emote? Thought you were Lisa Chad. Oh, because we played Amori. And back then I was making one emote per game I played. But then school and work really ramped up, so I stopped doing that. OnlyFans is barely ever worth it. Me considering OnlyFans was a joke. This is not a serious thing. You don't have to tell me that. Wasn't open before. One's been in here recently. You have to be careful. I like your scared portrait up there. Get fitter and do coaching OnlyFans. If Douglas Costa, who's multimillionaire, did it, so can our Andy. Chat. Oh, Jesus. Are you just here now? Okay, cool. Bird. It's like less than 1% of OnlyFans. An owl. Like an altar of some sort. Can't investigate this one. We're not interested in that one. Okay. Man, our sanity is draining kind of fast in here. Got some peepers on ya. No way a poor girl in ancient Germany would have long flowing locks like this. Her hair would be ratty as fuck. It's not ancient Germany, it's anime Germany. Different rules. There aren't only fans, but people will just laugh at my PP. This game doesn't ramp up, I'm gonna dock points. No! Hey, if it's broken in half, this doll don't get such a place anyhow. So flimsy too. Could break it rather easily, couldn't I? Don't break and waste my day. This looks like a door. I wonder if I can get it open somehow. Let me check out the doll. Deprived of speech, the wooden angel rests motionless in apparent stupefaction. Stupefaction. I'm going crazy. This is a good opportunity for me to see what happens when I go crazy. She just kind of thumbnail faces and dies. Our OnlyFans people, different rules, no Hitler, disappointing fact. What? That drawing have a hole in its tummy? I like that you spelled it like that. Oh, I guess I should go pick that up anyway, huh? It doesn't seem to progress the day, so it should be fine. I lose sanity crazy quick in here, though. Oh, what if I do break it? Can I? I don't think I should. I don't think that'll bode well. I think if I break it, it'll break up like... Is that... It had a drawing of a little like man there. And the syrup's kind of like a little man. So if I break it, it should break open the door. Or something like that. That's my line of thinking anyway. Personally, if it were me, personally. The cave open up? Nope. Can I break it while I'm outside? It won't let me. It won't let me break it if I'm outside. I hate when people say tummy. Me and my friends say it like ironically, you know? Call it abdomen boy. Ooh, my torso. Ooh, my solar plexus. Ooh. My clavicle. It's 30 for one of these? That's fucked up, Granny. Fucked up that Miffy wants me to buy her one of these. I have enough bread for myself, but... I'm on the same level of goo goo gaga baby bullshit talk as people call animal paws toe beans. This once at work, this, one of my coworkers called her dogs her fur babies. And I like physically recoiled. Oh, what am I to do? Mrs. Elizabeth. You've heard, I suppose. But the goats, about what old Jockin said too. I think I have, Mrs. Elizabeth. Don't know what to do, my dear. My goats are so ill I don't know if they'll make it through the night, and... Old Jockin came by and called Mama a witch. Oh, he's unbelievable. Well, the Kuhin tried to defend me, but... The Kuhin? Father Hans sent her back to church for defending Mama. I'm at a loss, my dear. I don't know what to do. I have a word with Father Hans and old Jockin for you, Miss For you. No, Elise, I already feel bad enough for poor Kuhin. We're not witches. I know, Apfel, I know. How many channel points to stop the bitrate trolling? You think I just have like a button? Like a switch? Like a back and forth? You won't get to hear that joke until later. You're gonna think it's so funny though. She'll be like, ha ha ha. He doesn't have a switch. He doesn't have a switch. It's gonna be you. In like 2 minutes. Go away, Elise. Gone into her, Jacob. I don't really know. I think it's because of the goats, but not because of the goats. What is it then? I'm not telling. I'm not telling. When she says you can't lick her beans. Grrr. I can't force you, but what's the use of worrying you? She won't let us help, Grun. Mace is right, Grun. Oh, it's Apfel and Mama. What about them, Grun? You've been mean to me all day. So it is because of the goats. Oh yeah. You're furry. I'm not. His Lisbeth's on edge, I suppose. I need to keep Grun distracted, Jacob. I'm trying, Elise. I'm trying. I want to be distracted. Leave me alone. I ought to be in the negatives by now. Oh, I love it when... I love it when I have to approve the message. It's my favorite part. Wayne, did you know that companies like Bad Dragon actually sell toys that are just like big paws, since so many furries also have a foot fetish? Did not. But now I do. And I'm much less for it. I am lesser for it, thank you. Best you stop butting into folks' business, Wilma. There she is, just in time. Fuck you, Wilma. 4. Don't you two start, please. I've just about had it. I didn't do anything, Mrs. Ariane. Always arrive right when we're talking about the witch. This witch nonsense again. Get a load of this guy. I'm not reading that. Hey, it's me, Wayne from the future. I'm not reading that. I can't say it's unexpected of you to send that message, but I am disappointed. Hey, Wayne from the future again. Talking to a different person right now. Once again, can't say I'm surprised. Still disappointed though. Wayne from the future, if you haven't refreshed the page, you should. And then we'll be in the same timeline. Wayne from the future, I'm looking at the stream right now. It looks like even if you refresh, we're in a permanent delay now, and I don't feel like restarting the stream. So, it's like another word for poop. It kind of does, doesn't it? Haven't we all had enough of this, Mrs. Wilma? I surely haven't. It's only been 2 days. Still, we ought to be taking this threat seriously. If anything, you two seem to be a little too at ease. Oh, for goodness sake. No, Wilma, I'm very much done with all this nonsense. Let's wait for the lads to get back. It's all we can do. We can only hope they find those horses. How much of a delay is there for you guys right now? I'm refreshing the stream on my side, and it seems like there's still like a good minute or so. Oh, I've had it, Mechtild. Oh, that fretting is of no use to Kiefer Bergodely. You too, Elise. Huh? I'm to mess with us again. I know it. With me again. You're senile, Granny. Take your pills this morning. When does the evil start? Probably not for another hour. I refreshed refresh 3 times? Yeah. I think we just have a permanent delay now. I feel like you're trolling at this point. Listen to my words. Listen to what I'm saying to you. I'm not even gonna repeat it again. Fuck you. I've never gone out of my way to mess with you, Mrs. Otterly. It's no use, dearie. Otterly's going on about this all day. All the Kieferberg thinks I've lost my mind. Well, let me... Not this again, Otterly. Look after your health, Mrs. Otterly. Go see. Both of you. Hope you fall down the stairs, Mrs. Otterly. Respectfully. It's like Animal Crossing Prussian edition. Hold on, I dropped my candy wrapper. Seems a lot of people ship the nun with the MC. That's because Lieb is like the best one. Rosamarine's a fucking idiot. And Freya keeps trying to compete with Lieb's like time slots, so I just never end up hanging out with her, so I don't know what she's about. I'm taking his schizophrenia medicine. We're about to disappear for him, no. Lieb is funny. And if one of the other 2 girls tries to like get into the same time slot as Lieb, they just can't compete. Rosamarine's annoying and an idiot. And I don't know enough about Freya to really prefer her over Lieb. Keep my hands where I can see them. Look what my thumb can do. Maybe I'm the witch. Woo! I have a suspicion you're unplugging your router to troll. You're like old Jockin in the game, because you're fucking delusional. Out with it, Mandy. I swear I didn't eat it, Auntie. Help me out here, Elise. Tell Molly to give me back the cheese she took. Cheese, Mrs. Loreley. But I didn't take anything, Auntie. It's spoiled, Macy. Goodness sake, I can't let you eat that. Oh, but if I only eat a little bit. So you did take it. Good right back this instant. Let her eat it, Mrs. Loreley. She'll learn her lesson. Not a chance, Elise. She already mucks about all day as is. Can't let her get ill. I'm not mucking about, Auntie. What did you say you're doing then? Delusional's moving your thumb and calling it a trick. When did I say it was a trick? Delusional's you putting words in my mouth. You got voices in your head. Telling you things that aren't happening. That's no good. I'm gonna wag my finger at you. Bro, stop showing us what that thumb do. But just love that though. Why making certain we can eat all this cheese? For goodness sake. So Muffy's like the local unemployed person. Y'all got that one unemployed friend who blackmails us for food. Trying to trick me into thinking you had skill. When? If you thought that was a trick. Fool me once. I'm a fool. Fool me twice. Can't believe I let that happen twice. And fool me thrice. I'm surprised I haven't received a Darwin Award by now. I want that middle-aged boy pussy. Hey, it's Wayne from the future. I just want to say that I'm not surprised that you sent that message. But I am disappointed, you know. I really kind of expected better out of you, all things considered. Thought we were past this sort of language. Yeah, that's, you know, what more can I really say? Waiting for the future out. Stop saying that. I don't know how long the delay is, so I don't know how long I have to do the bit. Listen, Wayne, don't tell me my voices aren't real. Keep me good company. It's like a 1 minute delay. Oh, so I gotta hurry the bit up then, huh? Are you coming as well, Elise? Going where, Mrs. Marielle? Ah, we're helping out with the stalls, you see. Oh, you should join us, Elise. Not certain I have the time, Mrs. Brunhild. That's alright, dear. We've all been busy today. I wonder how the lads are doing out there. I got on patrols a night like this, day and night like this. Truly. That's where they all are, huh? It's a little empty without them hanging about town, doesn't it? I can only wonder what Kieferberg will be like in a few years. I feel like we have way too many houses for the amount of people who live here. I'm essentially like treated as a second-class citizen because I don't live inside the town. I live like a 5-minute walk away. But looking at all these empty houses, they could definitely just let me live here. Households are just kind of asses, aren't they? They're just kind of asses, aren't they? Ain't no nice way of putting it. Haven't found the golden maiden in a while. Hey dude, what's up? It's such a relief to see you, Elise. What's wrong, Freya? Folks are antsy is all. Mrs. Elma gave me an earful over nothing. Papa's hardly smiled all day, too. I only hope they'll find those horses. It'll help put folks at ease. Oh, Elise, this week was meant to be cheerful and merry, and yet... You're working on the festival, aren't you? Well, of course, but it's not the same when everyone's so sad. Drop around to buy some ingredients for Mrs. Wilma. Miss Wilma. No one would marry that hag. And I promised Mrs. Muriel I'd lend a hand later, too. Won't last until Saturday, will you? Freya's not asking to hang out anymore. I'm a little worried she won't ask to hang out anymore because I turned her down the last 2 times. Wait, moral question. Oh boy, I get 1 minute to answer it. Shoot. You oughtn't to spread such nonsense about town, Wilhelm. Why, I don't think our lassie would agree with you, father. Me's Mr. Wilhelm. Don't mind him, Elise. He wants to send word to Primeldorf. Send word to Primeldorf? About what? They almost could have communicated with us. Would banging them still be weird? Yeah. I had to ask myself why banging an animal is weird. And I was like, because it's an animal. I don't think communication has, in my case, communication has nothing to do with it. I want to find out if they've seen the horses, of course. I don't think that'd sit well with Eugene, Wilhelm. We want Primeldorf folk to know. It is business. Folks have no vision. Maybe, but I would appreciate it if you kept to yourself on this matter, Wilhelm. Not as though I could gallop there anyhow. Would it? Would it what, be weird? Yeah. If me and the homie are hanging out, and he's like, hey, you mind if I invite my girl over? I'm like, whatever. And like, fucking gerbil pulls up. It's not my homie anymore. Well, first I'm gonna ask, how does that even work? And then he'll answer, and then he's not gonna be my homie anymore. Well, he's gonna be my homie, but he's gonna be the weird homie now, you know? He's bottom of the rung of the homie, like, hierarchy. Bro's been demoted to the weird homie. People say consent is the issue. Those are the people that want to fuck animals. Elise, I was meaning to tell you. Oh, what now? Is everything alright, Elise? Out with it, Rosemary. What happened? Saw birdie hopping about is all. For goodness sake. You're on edge today, Elise. No, Rosemary, I'm sorry. No, that's alright. No, that's alright. We can certainly get us some more mushrooms for supper tonight. If they could communicate, consent wouldn't be the issue. The only other issue is that they're animals. That one other little, like, issue that's going on there. The animal's humanoid from the waist up. It's still weird. So let's imagine like, no, that'd just be a centaur. I'm not delaying on answering the question if it would still be weird. It would be weird to just be less weird. I'm just trying to think about how that would work. I was like, if a person was half goat, would they be on all fours? Or would they just be a goat centaur? We're animals too. Yeah, but you know. We're like, you know. I'm back. What's wrong with tummy? If cows, sheep, pigs, chicken, and other animals gain consciousness, sorry to butcher us to eat to survive, should we complain? I guess in my case, in my specific case, I couldn't complain. Because some people try to justify, like, killing animals to eat them. Being like, oh, well, they're not, like, sapient, you know? They're not intelligent. But I feel like that's just people kind of, like, trying to, like, grandstand. If a vegan were to walk up to me and be like, you murder animals, eat them, I'd be like, yes, because they're yummy. There's no grandstanding here, buddy. I'm not gonna pretend there's virtue where there isn't. If chicken people started like farming us and killing us because we were yummy, chicken man walks up to me, he's like, "What? It's yummy, yo." I don't know why I did that voice. Sorry. If you just told me humans were yummy, I'd be like, well, that's just how the cookie crumbles. Just wipe them out with our superior military might. That too. Force them back into the previous conditions, made even more horrifying by the fact that they're sentient about how terrible it is. Let's say human before just being human is not weird. Girls with cat ears. Hey man, Ted keeps finding out animals know more and more and more. I think it's just easy to say they're dumb to feel better. Put our superior military power aside, the question is, should we complain? I just feel like a lot of people are gonna complain, but they're not gonna be honest about why they're complaining. Or I guess they're not being honest to begin with. I see a lot of people argue like that it's okay to kill animals just because like they're not like intelligent or whatever. And it's like, bro, just be honest with yourself. You eat them because they're yummy. They taste good, so we eat them. The cows rise up, start farming humans. I'm like, hey man, that's kind of not cool. And he's like, tastes good. I'm like, well, you know, been there. I get where you're coming from, you know? Kind of woman with a 10 out of 10 body, but her head is just a sheep head. She got people level intellect. Is that weird? Yeah. Have you seen sheep? Yeah. Yeah. There she is. I don't have better things to do, but I want to eat before I go there. Cal could walk up to me and start explaining the plot of my favorite book with perfect detail and literary analysis. I would gladly thump his skull in with the air gun. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Add on, there are other sheep women with the same look, but the difference is they have sheep level intellect. Is banging your human level intellect sheep now weird? If they have sheep level intellect, can they speak language? Can they speak and understand language? Because now we're just back to the consent question. Why goats of all animals to give the swirling abyss for eyes? God just felt like putting in a little bit of despair into the animal. Like something's missing. Needs more despair. The idea of meat animals who are being farmed and killed suddenly rising up and doing the same thing kind of reminds me of Israel and Palestine. Is that weird? I was reading through your comment, and I was... not comment, your chat. And I thought you were going to say Animal Farm. I don't know enough about the situation over there to say if that's weird or not, I guess. Roast turkey? Need this to appear even more unnerving, so shit will eat it. They speak sheep? I don't think so. But your sheep speaks English. They both look the same though. It would be less weird to bang the intelligent one. But me personally, neither. If the animal could consent, you still have the issue of the animal not being human. Just in case it runs away, and I'm gonna throw in a failsafe that keeps its leg lock up and the animal fall over when it's startled. God. Well, you know. He's not a perfect designer by any means. Like with high degree incest, it's an aberration against nature. Also, it screams like a man. He was just feeling funky that day, you know? Feeling a little funky. He was feeling a little funky monkey that day. He was like, what if I get a little weird today? You're a furry? Who? Alright, head with it, Lieb.
You're really...
My, aren't you keen?
For goodness sake.
No use mocking me, Lieb. What happened? Okay, what if... Oh god. Fuck it. Defy gravity. Man, he really went all in. Eats metal, too. He really went all in on goats. And then he gave, like, nothing to chickens, huh? Left them with nothing. Let me make a bird. Its beak isn't good enough to actually fight. Its claws aren't good enough to actually fight. It's a bird, but it doesn't fly. What if this bird can't fly and also drowns when it looks up in the rain? He really just, you know, he plays favorites, I guess. Take a super hot model, mind wipe her, raise her as a sheep. Is it weird to bang her? Yes. It has been rather punishing, that's all. No use giving me a half-hearted answer either. Promise you won't make too much of it, Elise. Promise I won't make too much of it. Lieb. I'm serious. So am I. Got into a bit of an altercation with old Rockin earlier. Altercation? You? Why, I'm allowed to lose my temper every once in a while, I'd say. Alright, well, what did the old fool do? Accused Mrs. Lisbeth of witchery, right in front of the children, and I may or may not have called him an ill-bred old fool. Before she said it. Either way, Father Hans sent me back to cleaning duty in church, and you get to eat a lot of candy as a kid, little nun. Are you asking me or are you asking little nun? Wait, don't corrupt her? What the fuck? Why am I being accused? I'm gonna do everything in my power to save her. Apparently I'm meant to apologize to old Rockin sometime too. He's supposed to be an adult? I think we're both teenagers. Okay. Oh god. You shouldn't get involved in the god talk because they'd end up saying something damning us all. Who's that emote? I don't see Sauce Age of Girl. Why that old donkey? That's ridiculous.
Elise?
I promise you wouldn't make too much of it, Elise. if I make the wrong choice, I don't get any points with her though, as I found out last time. But I'm getting these like telltale ass choices here. It doesn't make sense. Back on the play. This sounds like I'm getting kind of angry at her, and this is me disagreeing with her, but like in a more polite way. If an animated corpse moves, understands language, if I bang it, is it that necrophilia? Yes, because it's a corpse. I got red ones. People full of Minecraft tuber. I really do need good nutrition. How dead does something have to be to count as necrophilia? So, I don't think there's not like levels of dead. It's kind of like you are or you aren't. It's like, you know, it's not like you're... What does pain look like? Oh, I'll show you pain. What do they even mean? What are these choices? I have no clue. Oh, did I say before I did this? Who the fuck made this? Shoot yourself then. Father Hans will show a little more respect, Lieb. Don't, Elise.
For goodness
I'll only
sake.
continue if you... Serious. My duty. That's all there is to it.
But Cohen.
Thank you for listening, Elise. Let's move on now. This isn't fair. It really isn't. I don't think I got points for that, but tell Lieb to get like the cutscene. Tell Lieb is a low-level nun because she can still show her hair. No, the priest gets mad at her for doing that. I'm just making all the wrong choices with Lieb. I'm with a chick and her kink is flatlining and I'm banging her and she flatlines mid-bang. It's technically dead. Is that then bad? I just managed to revive her. It's a necrophilia. A little bit. Anyway, with our stoner thoughts, guys, let's give him a break. It is necrophilia, obviously. I don't think I'm even going to have anybody to take with me for the good company. Usually I'm back from looking for the horses, but... Horseshoes scattered about, you say? Found them just past the logging grounds, but... Why in the Lord's name would anyone remove horseshoes? Not completely objective. Not to be completely objective. I don't want to lend weight to old Jocking's nonsense, but... Wake up, lads. They were hag-ridden. This isn't the time, old Jockin. We must keep calm. Thank you for your time today, lads. We're moving along now. Enough of wandering about. It feels when you bang dead things, you like it and you know the thing is dead. Never seen him so disheartened, I must say. You lads didn't even find a trace. Looked everywhere, Mrs. Marlin. Peaks, the lake. Henrik and Tristan even followed the path to Primeldorf. We ought to give it another try first thing. I found it! I found it! Found the horse. It's right outside. One of those pictures in the cave was a horse, wasn't it? I bet that door's gonna... No, that altar's gonna light or whatever. In case Draft mentioned it would be necrophilia, Draft wouldn't be a necrophile. True. That is true. You're on the money. We call those weird people that like to fuck trees. Hippies. Tree huggers. Microsoft, wanna stop fucking up my Bluetooth with every update? Hey, thanks. When you work with computers, can you let them know? I'll send them a bomb. Checking your future self off incest or masturbation. Self-cessed. What are you saying, Maggie? Truth, it's lying on the ground. Is it alive? Take us to it, lassie. Tree fuckers. The good man. My word. Oh, the poor thing.
What in the Lord's name?
Good grief, it's nearly dead. What do you make of it, Eugene? Exhausted. It's like he ran here by the looks of it. Well, that can't be. We've only just made it back. Would have found him or heard him or... I must say I'm at a loss, lads. They were hag-ridden, no two ways about it. Look at it, gasping for breath. Ew, look at its eyes. Oh no, horsey dead. What kind of game is this again? Horror game? Sign from the Mafia. Keep calm, old Jockin. Think you can nurse him back to health, Eugene? Taking him back to the stables right now. Lend hand, Eugene. You fools had not touched that horse. Lord knows what the witch has done to it. Come now, lads. Let's go fetch him some water. Who's the killer? Says Wayne. Your name is Maggie? Is Maggie German? My name is not Maggie. Horse has diddy eyes. What? What? Must have broken free from wherever he was being kept, I suppose. Took off the reins and ran back to Kieferberg. I can't think of... Nonsense, Bernhard. I'll have it said right here, right now, folks. Why the fuck's he pointing at me? It's best you show some restraint, old Jockin. This isn't... Old Stefan warned us about this. Funny name, Kieferberg. Oh, not this old Stefan nonsense again, you old fool. Need to keep calm, folks. Arguing about this won't... Have you no memory of his words, Hans? Gustav. He spoke of the ill fortune we'd have, of the witch. Folks' livelihood slipping through their fingers. Old Stefan was a tormented lad on his deathbed, old Jockin. Father Hans is obviously evil? No, he's not evil, he's just ugly. Why is there a black girl in Prussia? There isn't? There is. Are they not allowed? I think Marlon's black. She's allowed. It's within her rights. There's worse to come, folks, mark my words. What are we to do with him, Father? Just wait for him to tire himself out. That's all we can do. Come, folks, let's head back to town. Oh no, wait, he actually might be evil. I remember finding his robe by one of the ritual sites. Things are starting to get a little out of hand, aren't they? Are we having an intermission with this? This has never happened before. Oh, well, okay. Fuck, dude. That's 2 times in a row I've met Lieb, and I haven't gotten any hearts with her. I keep making the wrong fucking choices. It's not even, like, completely my fault. I feel like that should go. I'm just not making the right choices. Romantic date later. Wait, what time is it? It's dusk. Oh, okay, it's the last. Okay. It's not even the worst of it, sadly. Did anything else happen, Mr. Finn? You ought to have seen it, Elise. There were horseshoes scattered about the logging camp. Dozens of them. Dozens. Jean had 3 horses taken. That's only a dozen. I feel the hair stand up at the base of my neck. Whoever took them also removed their shoes. Can't think of a reason to do such. Oh, wait, he has a deep voice. Can't think of a reason to do such a thing in all honesty. Rather strange thing to do, isn't it? Wager it's a wandering thief of some sort. Why would you make up a saddled pig then, Guido? What? Mockery pin, what else could it be? What we ought to do, Guido, is give Eugene all of our support. I understand it's painful to watch, and a mystery in itself, but here this is affecting Mr. Gustav. He can't shoulder the burden by himself. It's tough being the positive one. If they'd been here, they would have pulled their trousers up, unless... What does that mean? I don't know what that... Why are you looking at me? I don't know that. What are you implying? At this rate, I don't think I'm actually gonna, like... I don't think I'm actually gonna, like... be close enough with Lieb, Freya, or, like, Rose and Marine to convince one of them to come with me to be my good company. I fucked up 2 times in a row. I keep avoiding Rose and Marine. And Freya only ever wants to hang out whenever Lieb invites me to hang out. I don't know how many more events I'm gonna get, but... he's gonna get eaten by wolves when night falls. I might just get the ending where I don't have enough gifts to give to him. Wolves will molest him first, then eat him. Oh hell no. Diddy's students. The wolves. Okay, nothing here. I'm gonna keep an eye out for golden maidens. I feel like they're the key to, like, maybe not getting completely fucked over by him. I also haven't been progressing, like, maybe the key to not getting fucked over by him is to, like, progress the actual plot outside of the witching hour. Just noticed something. Some comments either show in chat and not under your camera or the other way around, which is weird. Twitch twitching. What do you mean? Comments either show in chat and not under your camera or the other way around. Have they? So because the bitrate kept going bad, I think there's a permanent delay on the stream now, which is why if you see me not responding to your chats super quickly, it might be because there's still, like, leftover delay from, like, my stream buffering so much. I don't know if it's gonna get reduced as stream goes by. Hopefully it does, but it might just be that. That might just be it. Spare me, Elma. What's going on here? Elma's giving into old Jockin's nonsense, Elise. All I'm saying is that folks need closure. No matter who's truly behind this, we need answers. We need to believe in the witch to get closure. Can't agree with that, Elma. If it's closure folks need, then we best make certain it's the good kind. I just don't see how we'll ever make sense of this, Heinrich. Not like this, Elma. Definitely not like this. Bitrate, I will butt plug you. That one showed up. Why do you keep doing that, by the way? Doing what? I don't know who Bitrate is. But all my homies hate Bitrate. 3 streams in a row? Do what? No need to tighten it so much, Groon. More like this then? There you are, Elise. God, you all so busy. See, Groon had to do a Dutch braid. How's it coming along? Can you tell me? It's, well... Your hair's too silky, Mrs. Dorothea. It won't stay put. Maybe my hair will make your braiding look any better, Groon. Try holding it more firmly, why don't you? Like this, then. Ouch. Groon. Sorry, Mrs. Dorothea. Now that I think about it, at least, you never put your hair up, do you? Too unruly for that. It does look difficult to tame, Elise. The ribbon keeps it off my face, at least. Look, look, I think I did it. Oh, it's lovely, Groon. Isn't it a little crooked on the left? You got a knack for this, don't you, Groon? Let me show you how to make it a little more tidy. I don't have all day. Don't play Diddy Dumbo, your bid rate. I'm not gonna entertain this conversation. Bad bit. Bad bit. You know what I mean. I don't. No, wait, I'm not entertaining this conversation. Where's the horse? To Eugene. Ah, it's you, lass. Sir Eugene would truly look so defeated. It's hard to watch. Battle of Rockin. You oughtn't pay any mind to that old fool, Mr. Eugene. Well aware, lass, yet I need you to humor him. Humor him? Not a bit. Explain why it's happening. I don't know why it's happening. Previously, not this week, but I know we were having some issues with it last week. And I think that might have been something on Twitch's end. Because whenever the bitrate goes down, I do a quick, like, Wi-Fi speed test. And last week, it was, like, fucking outstanding. It was the best numbers I've ever seen in my life. So I think last week was something on Twitch's end. But this week, it's definitely, like, my Wi-Fi just, like, kind of falls apart around this hour for some reason. I don't know why. It's definitely a me issue right now, though. I don't know why on today's Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday. On Tuesday, when it happened the first time, that's because a storm actually passed by my house, so that might have been the reason why, but... Alright, I see. This whole deal has got me thinking, and I'm gonna make up my mind about certain things. I understand, Mr. Eugene. Thank you, Elise. You're a good lass. Not a great one, but good enough. I gave an honest answer, and that's all I can give. What did you say, Elise? I just got here. Say what about what? Stupid. One can only hope this nonsense won't last until Saturday. Ah, I suppose that's true. Hey, you're a clever lass, Elise. You can be honest with me. What would you say to Eugene's horses? Mrs. Loralee. Why, you don't mean to tell me you haven't been wondering about it? Still, I wouldn't say it's very polite to be making guesses. Well, you're no fun. Nearly everyone else has indulged me but you and Freya. Even leave? What if some weirdo just passed by through town? He was like, let me steal a fucking horse and mess with it. The poor lad's defeated, Ludwig. Even with his horse. Oh well, it won't be of much use for a long time. And old Jockin lost his mind for good, at least. Well, that's... I wonder what's gone into the old lad. He's always been rather ill-tempered, but... old folks sometimes take a liking to superstition, Bernhard. As for you, lass, you'd best keep busy until the festival. What do you mean, Mr. Ludwig? Your old Jockin's gonna start looking for the witch in Kieferberg. Keep out of his way as much as possible if I were you, Elise. I suppose you may be right, but... what a mess we found ourselves in. Nearly time to head on home, isn't it? We have a little while longer to go, Rosemarine. Say, Elise, I've been thinking... wouldn't it be nice to bring Flock to Kieferberg? Rosemarine. For the laddies. For the boys. What about Mrs. Elizabeth's goats and her children, and Flock loves to frolic about and could bring some cheer to town. Can't afford a goat, Rosemarine. Oh, but Flock was never... folk can't handle a pair of shoes, let alone a goat. See. Understand, Elise. Flock is to be kept as far away from Kieferberg as possible, understood? Alright, Elise. Ooh, a quest. What is my mission? It's the only peaceful place left in town, isn't it? I think you're being a little too dramatic, Mrs. Brunhild. Dramatic, Elise. All of Kieferberg is losing their minds. That's true, but still, I wouldn't... oh, this can't be good for my baby. Have you decided what you're naming them? Not yet. I'm afraid I can't seem to settle. Ah, speaking of which, Elise. Speaking of which... what about the witch? What do you need, Mrs. Brunhild? My, how did you know? But anyhow, won't you have a word with Mrs. Loreley for me? About what, Mrs. Brunhild? Oh, she'll tell you, I'm certain. Tell me. Say, Miss Loreley, I was just with Miss Brunhild and... good grief. Everything alright, Mrs. Loreley? At last he's losing her wits over her baby, Elise. Reminded me night and day for advice. Ah, see. Should never have told her I used to be a midwife. But you'd know about what she wants to ask, Mrs. Loreley. Been struggling with lower back pain, Elise. Or to have Guido massage her back or something, I couldn't care less. Huh. Why are you looking at me like that for, you? No, it's nothing. I told her everything I know at this point. What else am I to do? Not very neighborly, are we? Well, I've already spoken to the Lord. Well, let me guess, Elise. Did ask Guido to give me a massage, didn't she? What in the Lord's name is going on between you two? Sorry I troubled you, Elise. I wanted so much reassurance. This is my first child, after all. I understand, Mrs. Brunhild. Woohoo! That's actually exactly what I needed. There's no need, Miss Brunhild. Your trouble lasts. It's the least I can do. Oh, how am I to settle down when everyone's on edge? Shit. I'll take some oil. Now let's go try our hand at Lieb again. I'm not gonna reload or anything to get to do the right thing at the event. We just take it as it comes. Oh, Elise, won't you talk some sense into Marlin for me? Old folks are truly so stubborn. What's wrong? Marlin here is criticizing my sleeping habits of all things. Why not worry about my tremors instead, Marlin? Good reason to worry, I'd say. I'm having trouble sleeping at night, Mrs. Mechthild. On the contrary, lass, I get my fair share of sleep. All these goings on, old Mechthild. I'm well aware what it is you're afraid of, Marlin. It's not the witch, if that's what you're saying. You tend to wander about in the evenings, Mrs. Mechthild. Well, not you too, Elise. Oh, it's awful, isn't it? I need to ask you about the horses as well, at least. Suppose. I'm nothing worthwhile to tell the truth, but we're trying to make sense of those horseshoes. There's only one thing we need to make certain, folks. Can't lend weight to old Jockin's nonsense. Truly, Mrs. Marielle. I must say, however, no, it's best I don't say it. Might as well come out and say it, Tristan. All explanations to which would make the most sense. How can that be, Mr. Tristan? Explain everything is all. I'm not saying I believe it. Oh, we're all losing our minds here. See, the bid rate's gone right again. Fuck me. I don't think I've ever seen Mr. Heinrich this angry. He's fuming. Why is there an Asian boy in Prussia, Wayne? Is he not allowed? It's a free country. Explain this universe to me. It's anime Germany. Okay? Anything you're confused about, anime Germany. Same as with any other anime. I'm sorry, Mama. You were right to tell me, lad. Elise. Well, I wouldn't want to interrupt. I'll call in a doctor from Primeldorf as soon as possible, Mrs. Elizabeth. However, without Eugene's horses... I understand, Father. Thank you. This is about your goats, Mrs. Elizabeth. You're not eating now, Elise. Your eyes are fused shut and the milk smells awful and... As he says, Elise, my goats won't make it Saturday, I'm afraid. About this matter, Mrs. Elizabeth. I understand your concerns, but folks will know better than to make any remarks. Must have faith in our neighbors. Certainly, Father. Remarks. Concern about our standing in town is all. All this nonsense about the witch, what if... We're not witches, Mama. Don't let anyone say anything about you or about Groon. Are you tired of being in here all day, every day, Lieb? Oh, I just came back from Miss Wilma's. Miss Wilma's? I was telling her all about old Jockin's bad temper. He's losing his mind, that's what. Folks have been considerably less tolerant of his outbursts lately, at least. You'd have yet to see Father Hans or Mr. Gustav do anything about it. He's an elder, Elise. I just don't want to make too much of it. Works for me. Anime logic. Anyhow, what did you go to Miss Wilma's for? Mrs. Wilma doesn't tell her much about what's going on in town, you see. Let's come by to chat a little. Thought gossip was a sin. Why, I'm still a simple nun. Wait until I die to become an angel. For goodness sake, Lieb. That's why she's the goat. Okay, well, I thought the date was during this time period, but it's not. So, I can go get some work done. Yeah, I need to work. I have 25 gold. Oh, Elise. Feeling the pressure, Mrs. Linda? We all. Hate to ask, but can you get some apples, dear? Are they just the 3 jobs then? Chopping wood, apples, and it's the rat? I'm probably the best at the apples. I'm locked in. miss a lot of apples there. Ubisoft went from having a net worth of 12 billion in 2021 to 1.87 billion, and it's deserved. They're being fucking idiots. I'm glad they're feeling the burn. Here's them with something so shitty. I think when it makes sense, like in Funger. So I came from Africa, it's an important journey of discovery. And over the dough. Oh, where do you get all that energy from? Not that big of a deal, Miss Linda. Thank you for your time, Elise. Make sure you get a proper rest tonight, you hear? Of course, Mrs. Linda. Thank you. The witching hour draws near. Why does it keep saying later romantic date? Or sound like that because he's an entrepreneur from the East? Still wondering about Elise? I'm on my way home, Mr. Eugene. No need to worry. Glad you'd be looking after your horse. He's getting some much needed rest. Not confident he'll make it the night, if I'm honest. Mr. Eugene. I'm at a loss, truth be told. Herberg is known to house thieves, and I wouldn't want to believe it, but I understand, Mr. Eugene. You no longer feel safe here. Been thinking about it. Maybe settling someplace else. Where, Mr. Eugene? I haven't decided yet, but I'll put some thought into it after the festival. I gave a metaphor for her catching apples. Yeah. The apples are the apples, and her catching them is like when she catches them. There's no business to be made here without my horses, you see. I understand, Mr. Eugene. Is evil reaching your land? It already currently is. I was promised horror. You're just not really here for it. No better than that, Ariane. And that being so, Mrs. Marielle, can't help but worry. Worry about what, Mrs. Ariane? Saying how we've always made the best of this festival last. He didn't have all those horses last year, did he? No denying that, I suppose. Such a shame. The festival may not be as compromised as it seems, but it feels as though there's nothing but ill fortune coming our way, huh? Elizabeth's goats aren't getting any better, are they? Not that I know of, Mrs. Loreley. Paperberg isn't what it used to be, is it? No need for such negativity, ladies. It's not negativity, Mrs. Marielle. I disagree, this town has been rather unfortunate in recent times. It's a matter of perspective, Ariane. I only hope nothing else happens before the festival. Nice. Yeah, because of the horse? The horse? Yeah. Feeling rather lost, are you? What did you know about it? Why, there's nothing to fear, lass. He truly is quite merciful despite everything. Dude, everyone's meeting their partners through internet? I mean, at this point, this is the future of human existence. I see. Your wish is in good hands, and so is ours. Yet, don't forget, you'll be sharing our fate if you betray him. Betray him? Why would I? Why would anyone, huh? What? I'll become a server in the cloud. Gotta fix the smiley face. Is it in time you head home, Elise? Goldine girl. She's the devil, obviously. I think the devil's the devil. No Goldine girl could be good. The lass can look after herself, Guido. I'll be alright, folks. Only a demon would shine like gold. I don't think she shined like gold. I think she was just kind of there. These two are on edge, you see. Completely drained after looking for those horses all day. Yet we found nothing, even after all that running about. Even if Mr. Eugene's horses made its way back. About that, I'm not too certain it'll live, lass. I've never seen a horse looking that worn down. All I can say is that poor lad didn't deserve this. Really ought to lend him a hand. Eugene's spending the night looking after the horse tonight. Said we ought to be there in case. Such wretched luck he's having. Did Freya talk you into having supper with us, Elise? It's not like I'm pressuring her, Papa. I'm on my way home, Mr. Gustav. Won't you stay, lass? You're pressuring her. I'm not, Freya. You're the one who won't shut up about Elise. Papa? You were waiting for me and everything. I wouldn't want to... Oh, of course not, Elise. We're a little late to go fetch her, so... You all ought to get together before Rose and Marie leaves town, I'd say. He has a very long hair, but where? I think they all do. It's a powerful witch. I think they all do. Oh, you mean Elise, Rosemarine, Lipkuhin, and I? It's a great idea, Papa. Isn't it, Freya? You have too much energy. Freya doesn't ask me to hang out with her anymore. I think it's because I ditched her the last 2 times. But that's her own fault. You can't compete with Lead. I'm sorry. You're a solid number 2 though. Rosemarine has nothing on you. I'm playing in the corn. Where are they keeping this horse? Little mouse. Where are they keeping the horse? If not the stable. Nothing here. Solid number 2's a shit. Better than a number 3. Because if we're being honest, they're all shit compared to Lieb. I'm saying she's a piece of shit. Well, she's not inviting me out anymore, is she? Not inviting me out anymore, is she? Elise. Now what does this old hag want now? Where do you think you're going, Elise? Home? House? Huh? Need to have a word with you. What's this about, Mrs. Bertha? Cousin, that's what this is about, Elise. Les has been wandering about town, you know. For a random coworker just walked right up where I'm sitting just to say 2017 was 7 years ago and left. Now I'm sitting here letting the realization sit right in. Dude. COVID hit and I just lost all sense of time, you know? COVID hit. I graduated. And then I think I just disassociated for 4 years, and then I graduated from college, and now I'm here. Sometimes I stay awake at night, staring at my ceiling, thinking to myself about how I'm 23, and like the last age I remember being was 19. Everything after the everything after quarantine is just fucked. It's all fucked. It's all gone to hell. No more 24-hour Walmarts. What's the world come to? He's been helping out Mrs. Bertha. No, I don't think so, Elise. Cousin keeps telling folks there's no thief in Kieferberg. And there isn't. Oh wait, so is old Jockin. Everything after 14? What? He's been insisting on the hag writing, hasn't he? Well, Jockin's one thing, but your cousin has no right to be spreading such nonsense, Elise. Alright, I can have a word with her, I suppose. Alright then, what do you make of this? He's also been recommending Brunhild herbal medicines. So is Mrs. Loreley. Hasn't Mrs. Brunhild been asking her for advice? Loreley was a midwife many years at least. Her cousin's just a girl. One wonders where she learned all this. Have a word with her, Mrs. Bertha. Son of a bitch. Bertha, you're being a dick, dude. Can you get off my dick, bro? I'm just trying to go to bed. Just wait till you're 25. Probably have a mental breakdown knowing you. Mental breakdown. What? Cousin told Mrs. Lisbeth she could have a look at her goats for her. He used to have a pet goat, Mrs. Bertha. Might know a thing or two. Why she said no such thing. Were you part of their conversation? No, I wasn't. But that doesn't give you the right to make judgments about my cousin. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've been accosted enough. Fuck you, Miss Bertha. I got an achievement. Telling lies, cover for Rosenmarine. I don't think I did a very good job. An eye on Rosenmarine, she's eager to meet everyone in town, but will inevitably raise suspicion if left alone for too long. Bring her along to help you with tasks as often as possible, or face the villagers' wrath. I see. Sorry, Wayne, draft has a point. What does that mean? I'm not the type to have mental breakdowns. You're 26 and you just have a deep realization of what the fuck is going on. Been there, done that. Just wanted to say hello, Granny. Bye, Granny. Will you still be streaming when you're 30? I don't know if I'm gonna be alive when I'm 30. Look at her, she's adorable. I wanted to go into the game files and find that GIF and put it in the stream. She's adorable. But it's a Unity game, so I'm gonna have to like do some less than ethical things to get a raw GIF. Thought you'd never come about, Elise. Don't spare me. Here's your bed, Elise. Let's keep yourself fed. You too, Lieb. You're just as tired as I am. Can you tell? Not as mysterious as you think you are. Now that's better. Move along, Elise. It's best we head to bed early tonight. The Lord knows I can use some good sleep. How's he to know when you hardly ever pray, Elise? Not as though he makes for good conversations, so why bother? No, he's talking big shit right now. He thinks we're fucking joking with him. Think I'm joking? I don't know if I'm gonna be alive a week from now. And that's just how it goes. I can't tell the future. Good night, Lieb. Good night, Elise. Why don't you love me? Sorry, that was weird to say. Bye. They just left it out here?
What in the Lord's name?
Yeah, no fucking wonder. I thought they... Why wouldn't you take it to the stable? It's Mr. Eugene's. You've come. You've come. It's Crow speaking to me. Wearing them. You're wearing them. Shiny, shiny. What's the meaning of this? Who's there? The hex. The hex. You're the bearer of the hex. Yep. Hex? What hex? The hex. The hex. You've heard of it. You're wearing it as we speak. The hex. The hex. Stay away. Wouldn't mind giving me $20? Yeah, I wouldn't mind. What the fuck? How are those two things connected? Come on, fork it over. Gonna fork over a knuckle sandwich. And I'll be here next week, so it shouldn't be a problem. Crows literally speak. What is scary about that? What in the Lord's name? Pretty girl. What do you speak though? Crow ever walk up to you and be like, the hex, the hex. Crow ever say that shit to you? Show it to me. Show it to me. Nothing to show you. Go away. Why, yes you do. Your desire. Did Crow ever walk up to you and said that? Show me your desire. Show it to me. The hex. Your fervent greed. Your boundless hunger for glory. Show it to us. Show it to us. I lost the 1v1. Oh shit. Eye. You done to my eye. Show it to us. Show it to us. Robert Crow.
Out with it!
Wretch. Haringan. The testament to your tender flesh is awaiting you in my grove. Testament. Our grove. Our grove. If you told me to show it to them, I would. I would sue. Wait, you. I'm awaiting you, Elise, in my ceramic grove of wheat. Testament. Anyhow, I have to let Mr. Eugene know about this horse. Vigil of the Crow. Receive the crow's curse. Put your ardor all over my face. Best talking crow. Chia Crow. The eye isn't on the dialogue sprite. It's not. I wish it was. I was looking for it too. Oh. No, lead. What does it say? Romantic date, meet lib. I don't think we said it, I guess. I think I'm just kind of locked into Lieb a little bit now. Mr. Eugene. Lord Elise, what's got you in such a hurry? There's a horse in the crossroads. Are you certain, Elise? Yes, I'm certain. The lass says she found your horse, Eugene. Take me there, lass. Go fetch the others.
You know,
Man, I wish clip was working. What do you mean? Well, you said my grove had me rolling. We can clip it after the fact. Matters not, lass. Take me there. Ooh. Overreaction. Yeah. Oh no.
what in the Lord's name?
Tried like 3 times. Wheel of death. Wheel of death. It might be because of all the bitrate issues. He's right here, I swear. Good Lord, Elise. Will you tell us what you saw, Elise?
Wait!
There were crows and the horse was... Are you certain this is where you saw it? A bear took the horse? Yes, I am. You're tired, Elise. I'm certain this was just... trying to cover for me. There's only one answer to this, folks. You're lying, Elise.
Oh, shush it!
Not lying, you old fool. Like, I could tell you. Except that the horse was dead, Elise. And it was. Shit never works when I want it to. Congratulations, you've introduced a pious woman of God into lesbianism. You couldn't keep it to yourself. You just had to drag someone else to hell with you. Actually, the last 2 times I went on a date with her, I didn't make the right choices, so she actually doesn't like me at all. This girl's malnourished. Of course she's hallucinating, cut her some slack. And it was. How could a dead horse trot away, would you say? No, he's trying to reason with her, Tristan. He's lying. Oh, Elise. All things to lie about. What the fuck? What is it about these crows?
Wait!
It's the truth. Good enough. I'll be in the stables.
Elise.
Tell us, Elise. Are you speaking the truth? I saw it, Mr. Gustav. You have to believe me. Fuck. There was a horse and there were crows, Mr. Gustav. That can only mean one of 2 things, Lassie. You either witnessed the witch is doing... F... Or you're the witch. That's enough, old Jockin. Let's say there was a horse, Elise. What's this about crows? Wayne, what's up? The answer was obvious. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna be here and be like, no, I was tired. I saw the horse. The crows are magic. The horse was real. You're gonna be deemed a witch. What's this about crows? Is it so unbelievable that crows would be there? As I said, father. No, don't say you think you saw what you saw. I know I saw what I saw, and I won't deny any of what I said.
Elise.
It's that horse, Wayne. I did. Just don't remember. My fist remembers. Just shocked to see there's nothing here. Truly, I wouldn't lie about such a thing. Think you've got us fooled, huh? You shouldn't make such accusations. It's best we... Can't you folks see she's trying to deceive us? Know something, Elise. You can date people in this game? God fucking damn it. What? Don't know what it is, but I have it said, lassie. You can dance with the devil all you want, but you won't.
That's ridiculous.
It's enough. We've all had a difficult day today, folks. We're all exhausted, drained, and on edge, are we not? Why you trying to defend your... Did Mr. Gustav show him you're a worthy Bavarian woman who'll take you out of poverty? He has a wife and a child, and the child is one of my love interests. She's not a child, she's the same age as me. No, Liebkehin's quite right, old Jockin. Let us turn in for the night. We can come back to this tomorrow. I'd like to have a word with you, Gustav. And you too, Lebkuchen. Child's your love interest? I'm a child. Lebkuchen's a child. Didn't attempt to call himself a boy witch. No need, father. I trust Lebkuchen's judgment. Yet I don't.
I see.
I'll go with you, father. You're going home, Elise. You should think long and hard about what you've done. Telling the truth's a crime, and then burn me at the stake. May God strike me down if I've said anything but the truth. Should have been more big brain about it. Sometimes you just gotta let your heart speak, man. Sometimes the only thing that you can't say is the truth. It was dangerous. What about Lepkahin, but I had to go home and tell Rosemary about what I just saw. Really aren't people with lisps elicit the same emotional reaction from me as a person with Down syndrome? Like... Suspicion's only at 3, it's fine. At least VA has a slight lisp. Does she? Being alive and bending people to your will is better than saying the truth and dying at the stake like a moron. I disagree. I disagree. That priest is death molesting the nun. Say it before the interaction. I think I did. I think it's like a moron's better. There are just some things that you can't give up on. There are just some things that you can't let slide. You're gonna die at the stake, at least make it meaningful. There's meaning in staying true to yourself. The most important meaning. Listen when she says the S words. Rather die true than live a liar. I like people who don't know what they're saying. Think that you should die. Oh shit. This is bad. This is very bad. If it had not been for Lepkuhin, those folks would have found out about everything. But the woods, about what I did. Right, let's get to that crow's grove. Testament, you have the tender flesh. I should...
Elise!
I thought she was gonna cry, at least having an autism moment.
Rose and Marine? Are you alright, Elise?
What's wrong, Elise? I don't know where to start, Rosemarine. I'm so tired.
Huh?
It's this rotten pigsty of a town.
Elise.
I saw one of Mr. Eugene's horses on the way home, Rosemarine. It was dead, but it was riddled with crows, and...
I'm sorry, I
don't understand, Elise. You should tell...
You know,
More importantly, Rosemarine, there's a golden crow. It said he's got a testament. Rosemarine. Oh, Elise, a testament. It's too much for me, Rosemarine.
But...
What else did he say, Elise? I'm so tired. Huh? Ran back to town to tell everyone about the horse, and they... Rosemarine. They humiliated me, Rosemarine. Elise. Each and every day I'm treated as though I'm some wretch. No matter what I do or say, I'm always... This wish of mine, Rosemarine, can I truly trust him to grant it?
Yes.
Devote yourself to him and do his bidding. You're already aware of the sacrifices you have to make, but it's... Sacrifice all of Kieferberg if I had to, Rosemarine. Can't stay another day in this town. No choice but to find him.
Oh, but
me with you, Elise. Huh? Going there again tonight, aren't you? To the woods? Alright, I'll let you know when I'm ready. Evil goat. Evil goat. The goat holds many tricks and secrets, unknown to the layperson. Knowledge unbeknownst to the mortal man. Do not trust the goat. Yeah, I think I'm good.
Elise.
You look nervous, Elise. Because I am Rosemarine.
I'm sorry,
Talk about it. I can try and... No, it's alright. I don't want to think about it. Go, Rosemarine.
Yes.
Alright. Close to me, Rosemarine. Lord knows what we're gonna find.
Oh, but
You just haven't told me about last evening's.
All right.
Whatever happens, Rosemarine, promise me you'll keep close to me.
Of course. Are you alright, Elise?
Is everything alright? Come, let's go. Is it the witching hour? When virtue signaling but then has no virtue? Already have a housewife and they're looking for another? No, she's not my housewife, she's my slave. Rosemary and I. Maybe it's best you stay home. I can, but this is dangerous, Rosemary. The crow attacked me earlier and all the more reason for me to go with you, wouldn't you say? I'm serious, Rosemarine. So am I, Elise. Alright, alright. Promise me. I'll keep close to you, I know. For goodness sake. I don't know what to do if anything happened to her. I'd hardly protect myself, let alone look after Rosemarine. Everything alright, Elise? Rosemarine become a faithful slave? Trained her good. Let's go, we don't have all night. It's so exciting. Exciting, she says. Alright. This is where it happened, Rosemarine. This is where my parents died, Rosemarine. Elise, look. Those are horseshoes. There's so many, too. You weren't here earlier, Rosemarine. Doesn't make any sense. There are feathers scattered about, too. These from the crows you said you saw. I don't know what to make of this, Rosemarine. Come, Elise, we have no choice but to see for ourselves. This is where I saw my parents die, Rosemarine. Ow, a bummer. Cowabunga.
Rosemarine?
Rosemarine? This fucking idiot. Rosemarine.
For goodness sake!
To the glass, she must have wandered in all by herself.
Rosemarine!
This fucking idiot. She's not making it easy for me to not hate her. This is where I watched my parents die, Parappa. This is where you watched your parents die. Should have taken the horseshoe with her. She should have. Look at her little wink in the top right. Adorable. I'll fill up, sure. She's so dead. No, she's a love interest. They wouldn't kill her off now. The wheat field. We're in the wheat field. Oh no! We're at the hour of the wolf. Aqueduct. Probably not an aqueduct. Oh, we're gonna get weird.
Rose and Marine!
She didn't close her mouth when chewing, not gonna lie. She does. She is pretty loud. Rosemarine.
For goodness
Where
sake!
in the Lord's name did she go? Let's carry on, I suppose. I'm going back. Can't sprint. Yes? Hello? Pleasant surprise. Pleasant surprise. How pleasant it is to see you here, lass. Thought you were the ones that invited me, Crow. Not every lass who gets those shoes winds up here. There have been others? You're not special. You're not special. Dick. Dude, Mr. Beast died so hard. He's dead. Did the lead in Lunchley kill him? Fuck. We literally just started producing worse quality content after the whole thing. The whole controversy. Kinda glad.
Rose and Marine!
Hope he's hurting.
For goodness sake!
What are you thinking wandering off like that, you?
I'm sorry.
What the fuck you smiling for? You think this shit's funny? Told you to stay close to me. Got a little distracted is all.
Huh?
This isn't the time or place to get distracted, Rosemarine. Don't know what could be in these woods. Fuck me. That kind of scared me for a second.
Hurry it up!
Come now, we can't sit around all night. Nah, she's not okay. She's doing highly illegal witch activity. Such a bizarre place. So different from last night, too. Their influence is rather noticeable, isn't it? Full moon range, you can make powerful spells. I'm not a witch, I'm innocent. Might have to burn Rosemarine at the stake, though. Whose influence? His? Ah, of course. Whose else? Pose. Ceramic grove of wheat. Wheat. So, I don't know how much of the plot you've missed, Carol, but essentially, possessed? I think so. Essentially, Carol, Elise is poor, and she doesn't want to be poor. Ow. So, we've been offered a contract in playing Silent Hill 2 Remake, not gonna lie. We'll play that after, too. We have a contract with him. In big bold letters, him. We have to bring him 3 gifts in order for him to grant our wish. You have to bring him the tender flesh, the sweetest nectar, and good company. Lisa's gonna open an OnlyFans? No, she'd do that if she's not that desperate. Him? Satan? That's what I'm thinking. And the whole dating sim aspect of this game is basically so that we can bring him, our most cherished person. So essentially the person I have the most hearts with by the end of the game, I think I'm gonna have to end up sacrificing them to Satan. Which activity? Ring. She's fucking tweaking. You're looking for good company, I see. But I don't want to sacrifice Lieb. But I don't want to hang out with Rose and Marine. Look at this dolt. Bring him Mr. Gustav. I can't. That's that crow's. What do you say, Rosemarine? Hey, hi. You've come. You've come. Yeah, this shit ain't fun and games anymore, is it, Rosemarine? Look who it is. Look who it is. You brought me such good company, too.
Out with
Yeah,
it!
take her. Take her. Don't take Lieb. Take her. What are you wittering on about, you wretch? You've done well in coming here, lassie. So you'd best give me what you promised, Crow. What he promised? The testament. The testament. Where is it, Crow? Come a little further into my grove, lass. Why, you little... Didn't hear about this. Show it to me. Show it to me. What is she to show you, Crow?
Rose and Marine?
Hey, give me back that ring, you. I have the crow eye in the picture, but not in my character portrait. Show me how far those ruby shoes will take you. All that you desire, lass. It's all so close, yet so far. So what the who? What? Good company? How you doing, Cylinders? Oh shit, he went for the jugular. At least tell me your name, Crow, if you have one. That's a secret. A secret. You wretched bird. That doesn't answer my... Enough chatting. Enough chatting. Come find me if you'd like to know more.
Wait!
I don't know how I would react if someone who didn't want to rob me or who wasn't a cop would point a gun at me. Probably pee my pants. So just to kill you. Come find me. Come find me. Suppose we have to go find him. What's gone into you, Rosemarine? Let yourself. What do you mean? You evil bitch. It really can end me in a split second if they're not careful with the gun. Oh, to hell with it. Let's go find that wretched bird. That wretched bird! That wretched bird. What the fuck's up with you? I think we should trust that crow. Alright, out with it, Rosemarine. You've been yourself since we got here. I'm a little nervous is all. So am I, but you're... Suppose we don't get distracted now. Maybe she truly is nervous, but... rather cold, isn't she? Tell me, Crow, where are we exactly? I tell you nothing. I tell you nothing. Saw the person you made the contract with, or at least just told you she made a contract with him. The witch appeared before me. Oh, why do I bother? This is my lord's realm. Where else could we be? So you do know where we are. Never said I didn't, did I? Suppose not. A witch with a Celtic hat? No, just an old lady in a hood. And these look like they have nests inside. Several oddly shaped, yet neatly carved ceramic pots and vases rest on the ground. Why come troubleshooters never work? Never see. It's a decorative feature. Placebo affect your computer, you know? Like Total War's auto-resolve feature. This well's rather deep, isn't it? Not very responsive, is she? A narrow brick well reaches deep into the Earth's depths. Its well's cracked and shriveled. The claw requires the orb. Nice click. You lose now. I'm gonna detect if there's something that's wrong with your drivers. That ring we found. Would you say it could go in here, Rosemarine? You did steal it from us after all. Rather clever, isn't she? Not at all. usually don't know if there's something wrong with the drivers. They only detect if there's something wrong with the drivers, but they usually don't know there's something wrong with the drivers. It's driving me crazy. Ooh. Oh, fucker. Oh. He slapped the silly right out of me. Slapped the smile right out of my face. I'm going forth with his invitation, I see. What would that matter to you? I was once in your shoes, haughtiness and all. But it won't be long now, will it? Until your eyes are forced open. Then you'll see. This mimicry of theirs isn't without reason, girl. I want to being mocked, thank you very much. Is there like an option for me to just not hit? Fucker. Should I talk to the crow? The golden girl and meet with the devil? So I believe I'm talking, so all the golden girls are different. Those are all girls who used to be in our shoes and received the little goody two shoes. Girls are gifted the shoes, and when they're gifted the shoes, that's kind of an invitation from him. And I believe they're people who try to betray him. They were all goody two shoes. Exactly. We always keep our promises last. There's nothing to fear. I'm yet to see it happen, Crow. You're not. You're not. Faye, you're one of that golden crow's crooks, aren't you? A crook, she says. A crook. I'll just somebody to call you. Birdie, Birdie. Goodness sake. You're too much, little crow. You're too much. What's acorn? This voice acting. I think I've got a real future in the field. Like the voice crows. I see he's right there, but I want to go over here and see what's going on over here. Never mind, it won't let me. Is the crow the two shoes? Maybe he's a metaphor for the two shoes. Two shoes with the golden girls we met along the way. Oh, he just gave it to us.
For goodness sake!
Thought we wouldn't see the end of it. Come now, Rosemarine. Let's get out of here. I'm not sure it's that easy. Huh? No, it's nothing. Let's go. The Ring of Murim. The crow's toying with me. That's what he's doing. Can't say I'm fond of him either. Is Florida over or is the hurricane gone? Cylindrius, is Florida over or is the hurricane gone? Best we hurry out of these woods. You know quite a bit about all this. I tend to know a great deal about things, don't I? Didn't feel right at all. Name of the tower reminded me of Fear and Hunger. Wouldn't even say my name. Like no damage for the most part. That's good to hear. I'm glad y'all are safe. Only good shoes about her is she never stays still. How you doing, Zood? There were some tornadoes, but no real damage, at least where I live. Is it Florida? It's Florida. Gotta find that wretched crow and get that ring back. But we did. Murim's amethyst gold ring said to unlock the path to the crow's barren lands. Murim. The hand of God. Whoa! When I rewatched episode 1 of Berserk anime, I'm still at awe with that. They just don't make them like they used to. He will be pleased. Oh wait. He will be pleased. He will be pleased.
Hurry it up!
Where's the testament? Come further, lass. Come further.
For goodness
No, I've
sake!
had it with you. Either tell me where to find her or get out of my sight. It's best you don't speak to him like that.
Rose and Marine?
Huh? All the answers you seek lie deeper within these woods, lassie. Give me the tender flesh then. Meet me in the wheat field. Show me your resolution. In the wheat field? You have my word. You have my word. That wretched bird's playing with me. A wheat field.
Rose and Marine?
It's nothing. We had to go after him. He's not nervous. Hiding something. Holy sheep. Holy sheep. Those eyes. Yeah, she's not right in the head right now. She's not okay. Friend posted a picture of him and his father tattooing a guy's finger with the tag back tattooing with my dad. I think bro learned some anatomy. These days, anime studios are not capable to do stuff like that. We barely ever get cool medieval settings. Always fantasy related, and we don't get big scale wars. Those 90s anime eyes, yeah, dude. The very classic art style. 90s anime had a lot of charm, okay? It did. I'm glad they emulate the style. Oh, dude, you would have loved the cutscenes. The cutscenes are in the old style too, for some of the sections. Am I supposed to eat? Okay. I was just trying to see if when she said go after him, she meant like go that way. Don't get me wrong, I do love 90s anime. Deal with Rosemary later. Brotherhood is between brothers. Siblinghood is between siblings? Aren't we all kind of siblings at the end of the day? Oh no, I went the right way. So it's true, so it's true. Never get used to you feathered rats screeching. Big Eyes is part of the charm. She's here, she's here. It's best we move along. She brought the witch. She brought the witch. No, that wakes you up.
You know,
What are they going on about now, Rosemarine? You have 2 sisters, 3 brothers, including me. Big family. You won't wait to see his and her circumstances. Pro fuck computers. Bluetooth hates USB 3. Why? You finish Dora, Hedora, or Eva? You are not a lair witch. You have no hand in this grove.
out with it!
The wrong last, crows. Now let us through. I suppose it's because of the hat. You are not a laird. The laird of Lord Murin. The laird of Lord Murim. The lair of Lord Murin. Murin. You know who that is, Rosemarine? One of the best rom-coms ever. You know him too. He's our merciful Marquise. Golden Crow's name. It's best we move along. Now, Murim. Watched the Overdoor lore video to make sure I knew what I knew. Man, that source material's bonkers. Hold on over here. Is you taking the Marquise's invitation? It's rather rude to arrive in such good company, however. To whom? You know who? You know who? To him. That's who the good company is for. Not for his marquise. We have to understand what this marquise nonsense is about. Have you ever tried DRRR? I don't know what that is. Not nonsense. Not nonsense. Oh, shush, you feathered rat. Oh, good thing I came back. Oh, I loathe your naive sheep. Following his blissful word into this moonless hellfire of ours. What are you? We all fed his gluttony, one after the other. Our sins unearthed, made into a spectacle for all to see. Who is he? Your fate as one of us is sealed, you foolish girl. What in the Lord's name is she wittering on about? Need to watch that Dan show next if I can find the time. Dan to Dan? What's DRRR? DRRR. Bandages. Da-ra-ra-ra-ra. Ra-da-ra-da-ra-da. Not watched Dan to Dan yet. Saw some of that long ago, like when the guy throws the vending machine because he's mad. Powder? Classic. Okay, Schnitzel. I aired the anime for 2 episodes now and the fans are loving it so far. Dropped the manga not because it was bad or anything, but it just strayed away from what I wanted it to be. Not gonna lie, it became a generic shonen with cool and wholesome interactions after a while. Maybe it does get better. There's an A and B to the song Teenagers to Darara. That I'm a big fan of. That song captures the show's energy pretty well, I think. Hated Chowder as a kid, why? Ra 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 ra. Ra 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 ra. Fuck. I see, okay. Chowder's great. Chowder was peak, Chowder and Flapjack. Flapjack's good too. Well, I understand that it's not your cup of tea. Oh fuck. Ever watched a show called Dave the Barbarian? I've heard of it, but I don't think I watched it. Eager to meet him. Eager to meet him. For goodness sake. Shows truly enjoy mocking us, don't they? You'll enjoy his company. You'll enjoy his company. I'm certain. Why would you say such a thing? Lord Murren does. Lord Murren does. No wonder he does, Crow. How do you know that, Rosemarine? She's the witch. She's the witch. Oh, for goodness sake. Why does it have to listen to this nonsense everywhere I go? I'm Rosemarine. I had enough of this foolery. I thought it was after my time. So who are you people? Where's my horse? I remember he likes being a crow. Having fun with it. I'm allowed. Season we played on repeat here. Really good, but only got one season. Latin America, I mean. Flapjack was a better show. Someone talk about Durarara? You ever seen Seth Wayne and Velka the Crow in the same room asking for a friend? Can't prove anything. Keep Velka out of here, hippie mouth. Durarara? That's what you meant by DRRR. Does it have 3 R's? It does. Oh, you're right. I forgot I started it in my bed. It's supposed to be a bike engine revving. Durr. 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 Ooh. See you. It's okay, John swallows a crumble like a snake. You know, like Ozzy did. Such a good bit. Such a good Ozzy bit. Classic Ozzy bit. Fuck. Fuck. Just that's fucking everywhere. Ooh. Currently have no animes to watch, I'm free. Fuck. Ooh. Whoa. Not a good place to lose my fortune. Fuck me. The trials ahead. The trials lie ahead. Aren't we already in it? This is merely a beginning. Huh? Lord Morim is generous. Lord Morim is generous. Not nearly enough if I'm honest. Lady Aziel is greedy. Lady Aziel is greedy. Who? You do best give thanks to Lord Morim, lass. Lady Aziel won't be so forgiving after all. We'd best move along. I'm making her sound like that because she's possessed. That's what possessed people sound like. Have I been here already? Fuck. Ooh. Ooh. There's no end. But I don't know if I explored everything. Mira? Lord who? The writer's good though. Let's draft kind of anime night. Same guy who wrote Bakano. Yeah, I think I did get everything actually. Girl, you Python Knight. How much is Euphoria, Rape Man, or Boku no Pico? Then he'll show up. We'll never get to see him. Wait, you. Sure likes to be chased around, huh? Come now, let's go before he decides to fly away again. Hands on my hip, shaking my finger. guess we don't stay here much longer. What do you mean, Rosemarine? I don't think it's a good idea to get too close to that crow. Suppose not. Is the evil wheat? So here it is. Rose Slate. You ever get season 2 of Prison School when it's been like 10 years? Probably not. It's a stone slab. Ooh, fucker. You thought. You thought, motherfucker. Nothing says unity more than sexual assault. Really brings the community together. July of next year it'll be 10 years old. Let's find a way to open all of these. I must find a way. Hey man, what's up? Hey, no one would mind if Epstein's lady friend Maxwell got raped. Wait, what's up? Yo, let's change the subject. Fancy seeing you. Fancy seeing you. Still don't understand what you want from me, Crow. You resolve. You resolve. Wayne likes rape, man. That's understandable. Who said that? I have plenty of that. Don't provoke him. Provoke me. Provoke me. Follow your instinct, lass. Pay no heed to this creature you brought along. The creature. Pugwayne. Boku no Pico. I think there's a whole arc that happens in like one day. Maybe I'm finna come tank the bitrate again. I don't know, it takes like 100 chapters for the day to pass by. She's no... Oh, wait, no, that's her. She's no creature, you wretch. Yet, since you insist... Who is he? You gotta know him rather well. His name is to remain unspoken, lass. Wayne, what's up? Whatever his name is isn't of any concern to me, Crow. Oshino Ko's ending in 4 chapters? That's not good, probably. Watching Boku no Pico in middle school before he took its spot. I want us to know more about him and his intentions. What about him? What about him? Hey, he's gifted me these shoes, for instance. Quite right, lass. He's gifted them to you. Paved your way to meet him on the night of the full moon with nothing other than a hex. No one's betting that the ending won't be as bad as JJK. Probably not. On the night of the full moon. Meanwhile, Purga's Eve. Day of the festival. We're to feast upon your greed. We're to feast upon your greed. He's gifted me a hex, you say? That's wearing his fedora, yawning because Boku no Pico was too tame. Nothing matched the level of raunch that is Euphoria, and that came out in 2016. And find me in the wheat field. In the wheat field. Wait, I still have... I want to sit and chat, is he? Suppose not. Come, Rosemarine. Best get going. I have plenty of questions, but let's keep them to myself for now. My grove. Rosemarine truly has changed. I've never seen her like this. I wonder if it's because I don't know her all that well, or those crows are speaking the truth for once. Seems to me something's supposed to fit in here. What? That dang old crow slate. I tell you what. I'll be successful somehow just so I can beg you to voice a crow in something. Lady Aziel will gobble you up. Gobble you up. What in the Lord's name are you talking about, Crow? Aziel. Oh wait, no, that's Rosemarine. Aziel. You know who that is, Rosemarine? I'm successful just so I can finance Wayne games. Gobble you up. Gobble you up. I wish this Lady Aziel would gobble you a lot up, Crow. I'd watch what I say if I were you, lass. Best you truly don't, lest they They're birds, Rose and Marine. Put a hex on you. A hex on you. It's one of his games we made. I believe Levi from AOT's Japanese VA was one of the Boku no Pico boys. It's a real career starter, isn't it? But second channel's a crow tuber. It's this stone slab. Now there's an idea. Look away for 2 seconds and you're some ancient ruins. Did you miss me voicing the crows? Been a fan favorite. Continue. Oh yeah, this is gonna be big. We're the Hex Girls and we're gonna put a oh dude. The Hex Girls. All the old Scooby-Doo movies, bangers. The Scooby-Doo when it was good. Give me an encore. There's a VTuber that's model just the letter V. The VTuber. Oh, do I have to go take the other slab out? Probably do. Ooh. The VTuber, the definite article. I forgot it doesn't prompt me. First VTuber was Kazuna I. The VTuber lore. Oh, nice. How long has it been, I wonder? Tell me, how long has it been? Since when? You were bamboozled by one of us. Why, you. Unlike the others, I want to share my sorrows. Be joining us soon enough, whether you like it or not. Out of my sight, you. Look at your face. Look at your face. For goodness sake, everything in here is infuriating. Call me Dr. Worm, good morning. How are you? I'm Dr. Worm. I'm interested in things. I'm not a real doctor, but I am a real worm. I'm an actual worm. I live like a worm. I thought his name was Dr. Worm, good morning. There she goes. Can't take her ass anywhere. I go find Rosemarine. What if we just don't? What if we just don't? You can just tell the townspeople she went home. Impressive, lass. Impressive, lass.
For goodness
Gone
sake.
into you, Rosemarine. Who's Rosemarine? Who's Rosemarine? Since we got here, you haven't. Who's Rosemarine? Who's Rosemarine?
Wait!
Wait, Rosemarine. Want to check Discord? But why? I see you, DM'd me, I'm sorry. I'm Dr. Worm. Fuck Sesame Street. Wassa? We're gonna sacrifice a slave. She's dead. It's so over. Rosemarine. Who's Rosemarine?
I'm losing my wits!
Goodness sake, can't even hear my own thoughts. You're just in time for the tender flesh, lass. Tender flesh, that's the testament. The testament. My high. Tender flesh. The tender flesh. Wait, don't come any closer. Rather peckish. Rather peckish. I'm telling you to stay away from me. Could eat a horse. Could eat a horse. No, wait. May thy flesh serve him. May thy flesh serve him. Blue and generic romance? I don't think I've ever heard of it. Do I get an eye patch now? Oh. I was eyeball. We're good. I was expecting an eyeball. Losing my tits. Oh, wait. Where'd I put those old things? What happened? I got jumped by the crows. Let's see why the boys dig the crow voice over. You didn't listen.
What
Is this the flesh?
Hmm.
My own hair. Part of me. An immortal body. Just like Rosemarine told me. Can you replay her audible dialogue? I don't think so.
Rose and Marine.
You know a really scary game? What? The Banner Saga? Must find her. Lord knows what those crows did to her. No, I won't save. It says she's still in my party. What are we looking at? Ooh, spooky.
Rose and Marine.
Strategy.
Elise.
Can you hear it? Elise. In the woodland. My grove. It's aching. What are you saying, Rosemarine? Rosemarine's so dead? I don't think so. Lost your wits the moment we got here. Even under their influence. It's still...
Out with it!
I'm serious, Rosemarine. That's enough. Aching for what was taken from its bosom, Elise. Now that you're here, it's reacting to you. It's reacting to the best viewers. You can get them at cut.ly. Grove Street, home. At least it was before I fucked everything up. Wait, I don't think so, Copio.
Rose and Marine?
Still don't understand, Rosemarine. What are... Intercontinental semi. Can you hear it? Yo, what a name. You're what? These roots in the earth. Will guide you to your rightful place, Elise. Satan.
Out with it!
No time for this nonsense, Rosemarine. You're trucking good. Don't care how you steer it. I really like it. What I came here to do. Not to leave. The womb, Elise. Where you are conceived. Where you were conceived. Where you will go to meet your fate.
Rose and Marine!
Not listening. I think he's once more trying to take you away from me. Turn my bosom into this parched wasteland. Yet, who of mine still responds to your presence all the same.
What is this?
I kind of heard it a little bit there. But in the... I'll bring you home, Elise. I will do everything in my power to...
Rosemarine!
Rosemarine, take my hand.
What in the Lord's name?
I will bring you home, Elise. Come with me, Rosemarine. Get out of here. What the... Fuck. Victor Amelia? Yeah, I was gonna say Cleric Beast. He no-dipped me. Did I save after the whole conversation? Fuck me. Why can I skip through this?
For goodness sake.
Oh, now she's religious.
Wait! I'm losing my wits!
You're right, bitch. Release. Sweet. I think Rosemarine is my mom. Or maybe she's possessed by my mom.
What is this? Rosemarine.
Getting raped by crows. But like in a cool and chill way.
Rosemarine!
Rosemarine was the goody two shoes all along.
Elise.
Elise.
Out with it! Rosemarine? Out with it! Rosemarine! What? Rosemarine! What in the Lord's name?
Release another little nightmare comic when? Oh. Well. It was that easy. Sounds so dead. We're just gonna make sure no golden maiden spawned in while I wasn't looking. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Fuck. Damn. Because I didn't have my sound cues. I don't have both headphones in. I'm glad I saved. I'm glad I saved. Run! Put pep in your step. Gotta be quicker than that. Fuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck inside the block. Goofy crash moment. You know how hard it is to run at full speed for so long? She should be recruited by the army right now. Go super athletic. I got stuck in the block. There's like a little side path down there. Looked like there was a little side path I could have gone to down there. Dear Lord. Is it gone, Rosemary? I suppose. What's that? Thing, anyhow. They're preparing for your arrival, it seems.
What is this?
That's me? He's accepted Christ in her heart, confirmed. What version of Subway Surfers is this? Only hit fix my headphones, live in an hour and a half. Nice. I've never seen him this eager, I must say.
What in the Lord's name?
You'll slip away if I don't hurry. I'll lose you.
Rose and Marine!
What's wrong with you?
Elise!
Jesus fuck.
Out with it!
Had it. We're leaving this place. Good looking statue. Statue of me. Trying to lure you in, is he? Huh? Isn't this what you most desire? Glory, luxury, prestige. He's trying to show you that. Get out of here, Rosemarine. Solution, use the front of my PC case for the Bluetooth hub, not the back. Too much signal interference back there is all I can think. Ooh. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. No fucking way. As soon as I saw the camera like pan over, I was like, oh, he's coming back. But I thought they'd like, you know, what does the crow mean? That's just like a guy, you know. Fuck me. It was not a side path. You read the Bible, you should know. That's just like a guy. That's just a dude. From Mother's dad.
What is this?
Come on, but he has a voice used earlier for small crows.
Rose and Marine! Elise! Out with it!
Peak. Jesus fuck.
Rose and Marine!
That can be a rapist. Like the fucker movie. Jokes. I'm joking. Quick. You have to get up. I lose you again, my beloved. I don't hurry, you'll slip away. Not Rosemarine. The Mary Lloyd. Only rape evildoers. Lower accurate berserk course. Oh. Oh. What am I to do? Rosemary must be lost somewhere else. She's just lost in like the real normal woods. She didn't get transported to like the magical woods. She was walking around in the fucking regular woods. Damn, where did Lise go? Go back and emote on it. Fortnite default dance? I was so confused. I don't know what I'm doing or where I'm going. It wasn't Rosemarine either. Oh, what am I getting myself into? I'm so utterly alone. Man, don't touch me. Let me guide you, Elise. Rosemarine. Damn, they're really just gonna... What Japanese song can sing the most disturbing lyrics in a cute voice? It's not over. How did I get here? Dream I had about Rosemarine.
Rosemarine!
I have to find her. My eye. That wretched crow. And Rosemarine. Maybe we'll still get a cool eye patch. Crow gave her eye cancer. Hate to see it. Where is she? Can we meet the nun instead? Sorry, Rosemarine. I've got a hot date. Rosemarine gone. It's so over. I don't know. Rosemarine was my least favorite of the three. She's kind of a dunderhead. Not gonna lie to you. Oops. Trying to save. My wife is doing Pilates with the sister that has 12 kids, and I'm like, nice, she should learn how to Pilates. She probably need to hell him back. That wasn't even her, that was the witch. Disguising as Rose and Marine. And the only reason we got, like, tricked by the witch is because Rose and Marine didn't listen to us and ran up ahead. Instead of sticking close to us like we told her to. What's the other? Rose and Marine, Liebkuchen, and Freya. Faithful friend. Freya looks cool, not gonna lie. None must be protected, Wayne. Don't lead her into your evil ways. I'm super good. I'm super good, dude.
Rose and Marine!
Good morning, Elise.
Completely lost your wits, Rosemarine? It's night in the woods. What are you thinking, saying?
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry, that wasn't... weren't yourself, Rosemarine. What do you mean?
Out with it!
Jesus. Don't give me that now.
Oh, but I...
No, Elise, I didn't even step foot in the woods. You were with me the entire time, Rosemarine. No, I wasn't. So now you're lying to me. I'll beat you like I did the night we met. I didn't follow you into the woods. The trees blocked my path. I went on ahead no matter how much I called for you, and I did wait for you, but you never came back for me. He's a good pal. I am. Shots fired. That wasn't Rosemarine, then who in the Lord's name? That would be super sad if she died.
Are you alright, Elise?
Everything alright, Elise? Look a little...
Rose and Marine.
You can talk to me, you don't have to keep it all to yourself.
You know,
I had a dream about you. It was...
Elise!
No, not like that. Get your mind out of the gutter. Don't start blushing. About you and your grandmother, and... looked like I was seeing your... Isn't she your BFF? You would like to think so. He's my slave. He's my live-in maid. I let her live in my attic. She cooks it for me and cleans my house. And in return, I don't have her burnt at the stake for being a witch. My path to find you in Keeperberg.
It's fate, Elise.
Oh, Elise, it's fate. Fate, you say. Still don't believe it, do you? Hard not to after last night. Oh, did you get it? Huh? That's a testament, Elise.
now that you mention
Yes,
it...
those crows, I was offered a strand of my own hair, and... well, Elise, that's wonderful. All you have to do is prepare it to be eaten. Eaten. Remember, these are your gifts. These are gifts you're giving him, Elise. It's hair.
Yes.
Part of your own mortal body, yes. Gifts for the host. Food, drink, and good company. Food, you say. And her flesh needs to be food.
Are you alright, Elise?
How does she know? She's a witch. Witch. Evil one. That's what I've been trying to tell you, Carol. She's not to be trusted. He's telling me that he is this good guy who's gonna help me out. Either she's evil, or she's just plain stupid. Either way, she can't be trusted. She's all like, oh, he's so awesome. He's gonna grant your wish. It's gonna be great. And he's so nice. And he's so awesome. He's rad, Elise. He's rad. That's what the kids say these days, isn't it, Elise? He's radical. He's off the chain hook. So either she's a fucking moron, or she's in cahoots with the devil. She's cavorting with demons. Look tired, Elise. Is everything alright? Look, I'm losing my wits, Rosemarine.
Elise.
Come now. Head out to work. Everything's falling into place, Elise. You'll see. I'm gonna wait until you have babies and then turn your babies into baby paste so you can fly the Black Sabbath on her, bro. He's gonna turn Goldia into baby paste? Say, Elise. I'm wondering about the room upstairs. Granny Hall's bedroom. What about it? Wouldn't you like me to clean it as well? No need. Don't go in there at all. No more reason to give it a good sweeping. I haven't been in there since she passed, you see. Oh, I'm sorry, Elise. I didn't mean to. That's alright. In fact, I don't even have the key anymore. Locked it up the day she passed. I don't know where I put it. I understand, Elise. I wonder what happened to that key. I myself, I may have thrown it off the peaks. Something I'd say is worth wondering about, Rosemarine. How Flock lost his eye, wouldn't you say? Oh, I've always wondered about that. Suppose he must have gotten injured, or could have been a brain injury. He might have fallen, perhaps. Doesn't seem he's in pain, at least. Oh, how I wish I could talk to him. So many questions. Such as... Well, he followed me, firstly. Your hat's made of hay, that's my best guess. Oh, and I'd ask him his name, too. Isn't it Flock? There's someone who thought of that. It's not really his name. The goat, Rosemarine. Aye, but he still has his own character, Elise. We're done wondering about useless things, Rosemarine. Oh, but it's so much fun, isn't it? She even talks to goats. Not to be trusted. What day is it? Wednesday? Wednesday, Thursday. So either I'm gonna meet him to give him his gifts on Saturday night or Sunday night. So that means I either have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 4 or 5 days. At most. 'Cause I fucked up a lot of Leaves events. I had 2 events with Lieb and I made the wrong choices, so she didn't get hearts. So those are hearts I didn't get for the other 2. I need 5 hearts, 4 or 5 days. That should, yeah, if they give me 2 events a day, it should be more than enough. As long as I don't keep fucking it up. It's pretty likely though that I might just not have good company to bring him. Although that might be a blessing in disguise. That means I don't have to possibly sacrifice Lieb's soul. Things to do. I can break the thing. The wooden seraph. I can go inside the cave and break it. That's the only place where I can break it. Maybe I shouldn't yet though. No progress with none? Disgraceful. I had 2 events with her and I made the wrong choice. To be fair, they give me like some telltale ass choices. Like I don't know what the choices are supposed to convey. I'm not just fighting to know what choice I'm supposed to make. I'm trying to fight to like know what the choices even mean in the first place. I felt like during that last event, both of the choices sounded almost identical. But yeah, essentially no progress. The Kuvin will remember that exactly. The problem is, I don't like Rosemarine. I think she's kind of annoying. If I have the choice to if I have the choice to either have an event with Rose and Marine or go do work for money, I'll go do work for money. I don't mind Freya. The thing is that, like, it seems that every time that Freya wants to hang out, Lieb also wants to hang out. And if it's between Lieb and Freya, I like Lieb more because she's funnier. So I just... so Freya's just being neglected. If Freya was competing with Rose and Marine, she'd be getting more screen time. But she keeps trying to compete with Lieb. And all of yesterday, there wasn't even a Freya event, so I'm just thinking I may have locked myself out of Freya already. You gonna get hit by a hurricane? I don't think so. Unless it loops around like the last one. But I don't think so. Hopefully not. Man, doing those combos is kind of hard. It strains the throat. Let's see. So I'm trying to do. Let's see. So it's Wednesday, and the game either ends on Saturday or Sunday. If it ends on Saturday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, that's 4 days. If it ends on Sunday, that's 5 days. Tomorrow's Friday IRL, and 3 hours 'cause it's anime night. So at most I'm gonna do 1 day tomorrow. Might not even do that because honestly the days have been getting kind of longer. Thanks for everything you do, Wayne, man. Hey man, I'm having fun, you know? So if I do Wednesday tomorrow, then I do 2 days. I do Thursday, Friday. Okay, yeah. We'll do 1 day tomorrow. We'll do 2 days on Saturday, and then we'll finish up the game on Sunday in real time. Oh, voices go up. I'm trying to do more voices. They're not all bangers, but you know, we try our best. Having a Beyblade naked? Yeah, but you guys don't get to see that. That's my own personal time, you know? Whew. Let me just save again. It is stressing me out thinking about that I might have to sacrifice somebody. That'd be evil. Like the one you spend the most time with and develop the most. Your favorite character, and then you're like, yeah, you have to sell their soul to the devil. That's what it feels like is gonna happen. No way, no. Why are you selfish? Being selfish is the most... I think being selfish is the most pure thing you can be. Playing a new game, Dust Till the End. And my MC Jeffrey just got cowed. Looking rough for our old buddy Jeffrey. I thought we'd Beyblade together. We can Beyblade together, but like apart, you know? You know? I thought most days would like be 3 hours, but we're almost hitting the 4-hour mark. And that was just to do Tuesday. That's why I'm a little concerned about tomorrow. I'll even be able to do all of Wednesday in one stream. We'll see. My throat's starting to hurt though. So, we shall call it there for the night. Like I said, we'll be playing this. We should be finished up around Sunday night. After this, we'll be doing the Silent Hill 2 remake. The Silent Hill 2 remake. We'll be back to some more traditional horror stuff, you know? think that's about all I've got for you. Good night, Wingman. Good night, Carol. Spooky game, let's go. The horror tag was on this game, I promise. Have a good one, dude. Take care. You too. I think we're gonna keep skipping game dev streams this month just because I want to keep doing spooky games. I'm on a roll. And it might night upon us. No. $160 for cigarettes in this economy? Sounds about right. Only 4 hours. Only 4 hours. Part-time streamer, by the way. It's in the tags. Worst apocalypse ever and does till the end. I got gout. Can't even buy cigarettes. For a pack or for like one? For a carton? What's going on over there? Part-time streamer. Lucy, 160. Lucy. Alrighty, well. Thank y'all for watching, for chatting, for lurking. Y'all take it easy. Loose is a loose cigarette, just means one. Yeah, that's kind of what I assumed, but I wasn't super sure. Thanks. Thanks for clearing that up. I didn't want to ask. Time for hentai game. Have a great rest of your night. You're swag now. It's not nighttime for you. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Take it easy. Sleep well. Stay hydrated. Have yourselves a damn good one. I will see y'all